Y'all all right? Promising of a better hope. All right, everybody, too good to see y'all getting well. Showing back up. Wednesday, ain't know what happened. I thought a crack epidemic hit through him. Ain't nobody here got that coronavirus, is it? Had a whole row missing. Somebody called, told me, asked me who that Greek, asked me about since couldn't go to the Chinese store, could he go to the Asian market? I said, I'm not going to. Like, man, that's the Chinese store. Where do the Chinese people get their Chinese food from? Kroger's, Publix, Piggly Wiggly, the farmer market. They get it from the Asian market. That's where the largest consumer of the coronavirus at, the Asian market. Only Josh could come up with that lie. I didn't even think about it. I thought they knew start the Chinese restaurant. They'll stay away from now. But I know everybody different, though. Some of y'all will try, and we'll see. Hope y'all probably one of them news specials. We're going to have it bolted out. I'm telling you, that thing's serious. Y'all see these people, they're not playing. They just took the first 11 off the ship. Y'all seen it? Oh, yeah. Them niggas ain't went nowhere. They going to a different quarantine. Yeah, they said, they're like, you passed the deadline, you don't have it. We got another player we finna take it. They got folks locked in them room. They losing on that ship. Now the 11 got out, they think they free. They said, oh, y'all going to another quarantine. So we got another surveillance we got doing y'all. If y'all pay this one, then you'll look at leaving. But the sad part is, everybody who found out who on them ship that no one told them, don't come back in. Can you imagine that? That people know you was on that ship and you getting text, thread, email, death threat on your life saying don't come home. Can you imagine that? You on a cruise where you supposed to be relaxing and you got death threat tell you do not come back home. That's shit you look to hear from your credit card people. So your mortgage come. I don't mind if the people with the mortgage in my home tell me that. I know what they're about. But when a nigga hit me, I don't even know you got my address because you see me on TV, CNN News. That's scary. Yeah, that's good. Y'all stand around here and stay safe now. But if you feel like you got it, I want you to come and confess it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to call me, text me from your area. We're going to burn that pew up. Yeah, that thing's serious, ain't it? Y'all ain't worried about it. I had led the bank. She told me, oh, Mr. Smith, you take that stuff serious. You take those people that they just trying to scare. They always trying to scare you before they bring something bigger. Like, shit, what bigger than coronavirus? Other than the end of the world. I mean, come on. I ain't two things. If you want to talk about tragic, coronavirus and the end of the world. I ain't that bigger than that. I ain't saying that. I'll dap up Magic Johnson right now. Pat, pat, pat. I ain't gonna hug you. And do it like that. You point that. You got it. Pat, pat. You got it. That's the only thing you can do. Y'all all right? I mean, people just ain't worried about people. How you don't have AIDS? Man, I'm working for that coronavirus. People ain't even think about the AIDS. They don't forgot about AIDS now. I ain't know that part. That coronavirus would scare me. They ain't selling no condom. Just face mask. People ain't even worried about getting VD no more. They're not worried about coronavirus. That thing's scary. And I think they're making it in Mexico. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How some Chinese people come up with a Mexican drink? I thought they drank sake. What's the name of that drink? It's sake. Do Japanese drink sake too? So sake is just Asian terminology for alcohol, or both? They each one call it something separate. Rice wine is sake. So Chinese call it sake and Japanese. You know what I'm saying? Who Chinese? They only got 10%, 50%. What you got? What you figure you got about 13%? Do you know what the name of Chinese wine is? That's a good answer. That's a good answer. That like Zach, he 30% black. And he don't know nothing about us either. He know everything about white people. He asked about him. I have to look into that. You know? I don't know how that works. That's all right now. But it's good to see y'all alive and healthy and back. You was out for a while, Rashid. You didn't get that corona, did you? And then I had that Montel in there, right? Oh, look at now you might know something. You didn't catch that Bud Light, do you? What niggas get? What do niggas get? Old English 800? Nigga like, yeah, but I got that old E. That slits my liquor bull. I want to kind of nigga catch corona. Y'all think we can catch it? Yeah, they're too expensive. Yeah, we stay with that private stock. Then right there, one of them Old Milwaukee's. Nigga carry Pabst Blue Ribbon. How many y'all remember Pabst Blue Ribbon, do you? Tasted great as its name. It was that white folk were drinking it with class. They had commercial. When nigga got it, they took it off TV. That I know. When they started getting a nigga and you can get a single one, when they started doing Pabst Blue Ribbon, that was only for taste as great as its name. Y'all remember that commercial? I know you remember that. Look, you been like alcoholic or something, Wayne? Wasn't he recovering or something like that before? Do y'all remember your dad used to be a recovering drunk? Don't worry about it. Do you remember? You used to be a drinker? Was you an alcoholic? Yeah, he was an alcoholic. That was the first sign of alcoholism. Like me, I can admit mine. I was an alcoholic. How many of y'all were alcoholic? Y'all, Uncle Ted, what's it? Uncle Ted. No, was you an alcoholic though, Uncle Ted? I know most light-skinned people I know that drink. They drunk that they turn kind of red. Then now. All light-skinned folks, and then they were crazy. Light-skinned folks, when they drink, can't use a drink. You used to get crazy, you get drunk. Yeah, you used to get crazy. To them, they'll never be crazy. Isn't that right? I mean, it's bad out there. Y'all all right? Everybody don't do good with alcohol and with drugs like that. I had hired a recovering drug guy. He told me he was on drugs and he didn't want to work around. No, he said two things. He want no drugs around him and honesty. That's right. I honestly fired his ass today. But come to find out he didn't come, I said he must have read it and knew he wasn't fired. And mama come out there shaking to tell me he was arrested. I said, oh, she said, yeah, and I don't know what he gonna do when he get out. He said he was gonna burn the house down with us in it. I said, well, I gotta get ready. God said, come back and talk to me Sunday. I said, I gotta get ready to get out of here. God, get ready for Shabbat. I can't get tired of no stuff. Some stuff I can't help you with. Your son done told he gonna come back and burn the mama and his little sister up in the house. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I said, see me. I said, I'll be back Sunday. Talk to me Sunday. What y'all gonna do? Go sleep out in front of the house with a water hole? That's not none of my problem. That's y'all white boy. I don't have nothing to do with that stuff. Right? If y'all make it this Sunday, get with me. She said, I don't know what he do again. I try to come get it checked. I said, yeah, come back and see it Sunday. If I don't get butt up, I'm take that check and catch him my damn self. I can't work with it. I figured that everybody, I was gonna do they all butt up by Sunday. I'm catching that check. And I wrote it. Y'all all right? Y'all want me to feel bad or something? What y'all gonna do? Stop being my friend? What y'all gonna do? Huh? Y'all gonna talk about me? What y'all gonna do? I said, I don't know what people thinking, but time to be free now. Y'all all right? Let's take it easy, just happy life and take your time, slow down. Shoulder get ready to get married. You find about ready to do it at your shoulder. You don't cut the fool, is it? Yeah, she cut the fool. Yeah, we know, yeah. At least we honest though. At least we don't be around that line. You know, I don't used to be telling them lies. Just be honest. Be like, yeah, she don't cut the fool. Who gonna be behind the shoulder? Somebody coming in. Who getting married in? Oh, okay. But after that funeral, she flee to do what she want to do. Right there. So I hope real soon. Ain't that right? So ain't nobody that trying to get married? Wow, I was gonna say, they sneeze? I was gonna say, who she? I said, well, y'all better come on while the cooking hot. Ain't that right? Y'all better come on. I had one fella here out, he claimed it was my fault, so he can't even get it up for 2 years. For 2 years. Not like that, nothing. 2 years, I'd have bought me something. I stuck my fist or something between my legs, something. I can't go out like that. I don't know what he was doing. That's terrible. At least I'm honest. 2 years? You might as well cut that thing off after a week. And at some point, you don't even keep 2 years, you can't get it up, man. You gotta cut that thing off. Throw that thing in the trash. That thing ain't good for that. That thing fit for the trash. That thing throw in the trash. That thing more nuisance than anything. I tell you, you got the nerve to piss? Like, what are you doing? Take it and throw it in the trash. All right? Go and just turn into one of them transsexual or something like that. Yeah, right there, wasted. I don't know what's going on. Y'all, at least I'm honest. That ain't I had blood pressure, everything. I ain't got no problem. Yeah, right. And 2 years, my blood pressure be 900 something degrees in there before I go. I ain't been not no 2 years. I can't. Daughter check me, man. That blow up. Said, man, I can't walk around like that, man. 2 years? Man, that's crazy. I don't know if he was trying to catch Yahusha ministry, because he ministered for 3.5 years, something like that. I just trying to catch him. Like, that's a long time he going. You know, that's just a wasted unit. Well, y'all got kind of quiet. Did I hear anybody else in here? Well, I don't know. Do I offend? Man, I tell y'all take your time. Ain't that right? Make sure everything be working. Don't go do nothing you ain't got no business. Somebody be working. Ain't that right? Man, please. I think you supposed to know for 2 years something ain't working. They walk around here ain't never doing nothing. 2 years, you like, you can't do that. No. You knew someone. You can't do that. You can't just do that, man, with no 2 years. This a family show. How many of y'all got families? Well, this show for you. Isn't that right? Yeah, he show here too. Man, I get to be like that, man. Hopefully I be like 199 years old. Ain't that right? That's the only way that's gonna be any good to you. Y'all all right? I don't know what's going on. Young man. But I tell you what happened though, this to be honest though. They put enough stuff out here, it taking these men's sex drive out. I'm being honest with you. They got stuff out here going on. A lot of this eating, we're going to clean up a lot of eating around here too. That's just being honest. It is a lot of that stuff. That is a lot of stuff got to get cleaned. It don't make no 30-something year man ain't got no business. No. You sitting down there, you can't be sitting around like no spaghetti noodle man for all them years. These spaghetti ain't no good out a period of time. Yeah, put it back in the box. That's right. It don't get still. Put the spaghetti back in the box. Isn't that right, man? I get a little spaghetti in that thing. Man, you can't play with that stuff anyway. Yeah, it's the food, though. I know it's the food, the medication, all this stuff they're giving us. So we're working on other ways, devising ways how we clean up our diet and clean up our way. We got to clean our stuff. But this stuff eventually, blood pressure, I'm on blood pressure, but eventually that stuff will take your kidneys. Your eyesight, your kidneys, it's got a lot of side effects with a lot of stuff. They don't tell you baldness. It's got a lot of stuff, chronic back pain, a lot of illnesses. And then they get you on another pill that's going to put you on another pill. Before you know it, you'll have 15, 20 pills in your life. That's why you just popping pills. It don't matter what you're taking. That's why you don't want to live no more. You got to take 30 pills a day. Ain't no use you keep living. Well, except for you stay around. But they don't realize, though, how to have one pill turn to another pill that turn to another. See, these young folk don't believe that. Listen, I used to be no pill. Now I'm at 1. I was at 30 milligrams. I'm at 10 milligrams now. I'm trying to get off. I'm fighting that thing to get off. Y'all don't want to live your life like that. You don't want to get on that stuff. And we got stuff out here to help you. You just got to get hemp. I mean, get help. Once you get help to what's going on out here and take care of yourself and do something different. It's time to make a change. Look, we ain't gonna get an older generation. One way they don't figure how to wipe us out, it was killing our old, but you taking enough young people out, you ain't gotta worry about no old people. And see, when you sit around with a generation, just a bunch of young people, y'all don't have no history. As far as y'all knowing what happened and really communication with people that were older than you, some of y'all parents younger than me. So I know a whole lot, and your parents gonna hardly know more than me. That's kind of hurt though. I have to tell you, mom and dad don't know more than me. Put together, but you need to have older people like y'all got them. Y'all need to go sit down sometime by these people got experience, sit down and talk with them so you'll learn about how some things were before. Things you need to know. I'm telling you, we done lost a lot of things that was part of our culture. Or stuff women doing like fix your plate, bring it to you, wherever you at. Now y'all fix the plate, tell nigga come get it. They do that stuff. You fit that plate, you brought that plate to that man. Had that food ready. You wait that man walking on house start cooking. You had that food cooked ready when he got there. Ain't that right? So the hell was going on, ain't that right? Your granddaddy was living when you growed up. Y'all wait to cook the food when he got there? Man, he'd have lost it. It come out of that field, man, you not cooking now. I tell him why, man, I tell him come home. That mean when I get that mean have my food ready. I don't be want to sit around talking about no stove toast. I'm about to lose it. Be like, I don't know. I don't want to see nothing cooking. I want mine cook. You can be cooking for you. I need to be eating when I come home. That is, sell out don't know area like that. So you look and get your eye on. They already know about. He like that. He already know the area. I can't wait either. That's the truth. You just gotta teach it like different culture things that our older women, aims, mothers, they can pass on y'all. As well as the older men, there's a lot of stuff y'all sit down, a lot of knowledge y'all need to get. Our younger men need to get, learning about how to be a man. Anyhow, because a man ain't just your age and hair in your face and something between your legs. There's a lot of stuff you need to know and you need to kind of understand being a man. Every time it ain't about just putting your foot down, it's about being a decision maker and being somebody can count on. Being that protector, being that provider, being that sense. A lot of times you waiting on daddy to come, you ask him, he already knew the answer. If that's someone confused, ask him, he gonna know what to do. And you want to be another look at you, be like, last thing they have, then they look over and ask the baby. It's bad, but it'd be like we take a better chance of asking a newborn baby, whatever answer they come up with. And you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be that type of person. Well, my dad wasn't educated, but he wasn't a dumb man. You know what I'm saying? He had logic and he had understanding about stuff. He knew how to do stuff. And that's something, I kind of picked up and you learn. You ain't pay attention to it then being a young man, but as you get older, you learn to appreciate things like that. And a lot of times with a lot of y'all just take advice from each other and you got two inexperienced people just passing information to each other. And all you're going to get is more bad experiences. Versus against somebody or again with somebody that's done it, gone through it, whether it will failure or success, at least you can take it, then you make an objective decision on whether or not to try to reroute or to continue the same path. Make sense? A lot of y'all, you should be able to do that. That's something you want to try to learn how to do. Because, a lot of stuff ain't going to be here forever. If the apostles know what they know now, they knew a lot. But had they known their time was going to be that short with him, I'm sure they'd ask him a lot more. Because then they came down and sat down and trying to consider what would he do. Versus when they had him, they knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? But it was, to our benefit to show us how we had to operate when he was gone. All we had to do is just look back on pattern of behavior. Once we look back on pattern of behavior, then we can see what way we should go when it comes down to mosh pot, which is judgment. But when you don't have something that you can pattern, then you're going to have a problem. That's a lot of stuff I try to tell y'all about. Getting married and being married, it's a beautiful way, but it's more to it than what y'all think is just about dang-a-lang vagina. It's a lot more to it than that. And a lot of y'all will learn that when you get it. It's really having a sober mind. You got to really be a sober mind. Got to be a team player. Got to be willing to make stuff work no matter what. And coming in and learning where to take the weight off of the other one and learning to understand one another. I'm telling y'all earlier, but a lot of these folks here tell you there's a lot more to it than what y'all thinking. It can't be about yourself. It's gonna have to be about the other person. Then kids come in, they're gonna change that. All that we gonna go. No, y'all ain't when that kid get down. Y'all gonna stay your ass at home somewhere. You gonna be trying to sneak out and leave home. There's a lot more. Kids change. They'll tell you, marriage change the game, and kids add more to it. Then you learn how to adjust and fit them in and how things work. If you don't, some people, they're like, I feel like they getting too much attention. I ain't gonna. Then you got a nigga trying to play baby on you. You don't need that. You want some kids? Nah, you might do all right. She might do all right. Ray, how many kids you want? To be fine. You plan on keeping your hand to yourself? You don't know how many. Sandy back there laughing. Sandy, how many did you want, Sandy, before you got married? Goose egg. Now she stay like goose egg. You know, right? Started goose egg. They'll tell them, you can't put no number on it. You don't know. It'd be good to think like that, but shit. Now you married, look at Danielle. Her first two were double baby. I don't know how the other one. It been me, Danielle. We wouldn't have had before. I've been scared to touch it. I've been like, how long y'all been married now? 10 years. So you had the first two, how many years? 6 years later, here. That's it, I'm done. I can't do nothing else. I've been, whoo. Every time you touch somebody, they shoot out 2 babies at a time. That's a dangerous gun. All I can do is shake your hand and congratulate you, ma'am. Woo, I can't afford you to bust out no more of them. I've been in the poorhouse. But before don't realize though, they'll take. Do you agree? Kids change the whole dynamics of a marriage, especially you get a lot of. You had to be minded for that. You know what? There's no way to train for it. You just kind of once it happens, you just kind of have to be a person that knows how to adjust and be able to make that kind of thing happen, make it work. And kids can be demanding. Keeping kids and having kids different. You can give back kids you keep. Nobody even want your kid. You don't even want them. That is true, but it's a bit different. You can't give yours away. So I give them for a minute. As soon as they pick them up, they drive right around the corner. You're like, damn, y'all ain't ought to go nowhere. And I had them for a week. You like, for real? I thought y'all just left. They ain't check this. Man, that's like getting rid of your kids, man. Let somebody else keep them for a long time. It is, but you start getting in there, you realize things change. So I just put out there and tell you, but see, we got to get that teaching, which I suggested to the A before, getting a baby, getting some Pampers, getting some powder, and tell them, say, let me see you change that baby. See how they work with a dog first. Most of them ain't probably, how many of y'all young ladies didn't grow up with a dog? All y'all had a dog? You didn't have no dog tapping? How many of y'all had a dog wore a pamper? How many of y'all didn't have a dog with a pamper? Y'all dog didn't have no pamper? What y'all a butt naked dog? See that right there? That you get a child really. You get a girl a dog. That dog need a pamper and a bottle. It really see they need. That's where it started at though. Yeah. Really, listen. You get a little girl, you get her a baby, get a diaper, you tell her pick your baby up, hug your baby cry, get them one that cry, get them up. How many y'all not familiar with this? They got a baby that cry, so it teaching them pick them up. Every time you lay down and cry, so they realize you get your real, that's how it is. Get up off the ground, wrap your baby up, feed your baby. You start putting patterns in their mind. So they start to see little children, they start to kind of understand and grasp the concept of what responsibility is. That's your dog. Go put your baby to sleep. Go get your baby up. Where your baby at? So you start teaching them. They be doing something, where your baby? They be like, where it's at? They have to think, go back and get it. That's why so many parents absent-minded now they leave the kids. I'm trying to tell you, man, listen. Give them babies. All them little girls, they need babies with Pampers, with bottles, and they cry. Make them pick them up. Then they realize, shit, I don't want no kid. They cry too much. Keep saying. Every time they play, you tell them, where your baby at? They be like, where's your baby? Teach them. Every time you somewhere, you need to know where your kid at. So when they get old, they learn from a child. They learn keep up with your baby. They're missing. They get them baby, no baby. What's the baby called? No responsibility. They get it leaving. Baby just vanish away. nothing happen. Y'all need responsibility, baby. Get them and chain them to them. Let them keep up with them. That teaches them from just running out there going just getting their own so fast. Hello? Yeah. Y'all don't like that? Yeah. I'm telling you, that's why they don't know. They can't keep up with them. That's just behind. That's why they just drop them and go. Make them keep up with their baby. Every night check out where your baby at. They can go find it, where they got it. You go follow them. Where's that? Say, no, you don't put the baby on the floor. The baby don't go on there. They be like, You start putting their mind. The baby has to be taken care of. You got to put the baby to bed. You can't put the baby under the bed. You got to put it. Why y'all think these women go now and they'll get their kids and throw them away? Because they grown up with no responsibility. The difference is when our parents came along, they were cooking dinners at 8. They were taking care of baby sister, baby brother at 7 and 8, 14, 15, 16. Somebody had to drop out of school to take care of brother and sister. So when they got their own kid, this is like second nature. Problem we got kids in the hands of people with no nature. That's the truth. The book talking about leaving the natural use. Talk about them leaving the natural use of the woman, likewise the women, all these people doing that. There has to be a pattern shown. There's not a pattern shown. People, listen, a man just don't become a man. There's a pattern. What do we use to define a man? Oh, he got his own plate. That's a man. His teenager parent gave him their own place. They're not a man. Their parents just had enough money to say, hey, I'm going to give you your own place. You're not a man. He got a car. That's a man. His teenager with a car. They're not men. So we start looking at what defines for us that declares a person, a young boy, to be a man. Oh, 21. That's just an age. That's just an age. So it's about the amount of responsibility he can show. How much wisdom he used in his decision making. All these things what we got to look at. Same thing in our women. We got to start looking at for others. Listen, what we're having to do because we don't have the patterns that a lot of the older ones had before, and they just kind of follow it, was kind of set for them in a sense. They didn't realize it. They had actually grown into it. But we want to come into something with an understanding. We don't want to just do something and later realize it was right or later realize it's a good pattern. We want to know. And that's what we want to know. Why we're doing this, the reasoning and the rationale behind why we're doing what we're doing. Because we need to teach a nation. The people that rule over us are not going to give these kids that opportunity. If they slip and miss, they're going to take their kids. If they don't know, we're dealing with a nation that does not understand us. They don't have any real moral codes or ethics. Got it? They're irresponsible people. They put the care of their lives on us. We protect them. We protected them. We raised their kids. We built their building and institution. And now they criticize us. And tell us to go back and get back in your home and raise your kids. Had you left us alone, we would have kept our kids. Right. But they interfered with us. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I try, but I don't know I'm able to help everybody. It's just, they don't see the need of why we need to try to establish a nation. We need to be known and recognized as a nation. They have a quorum of people they go together. They're not called the United People. They're called the United Nations. They have a sit at the table. They delegate, they dictate, they have opinions that affect world and other nations. We need to be at that table. When somebody jump up and say, I rule that we inject all of the niggas with a virus, then we need to slide our chair back and stamp at the table and say, I will whip your ass if you try it. At the table. We don't need to know when there's a white van pulling up with a doctor uniform. How you doing today, young lady? How you doing? Want to come in and want to give you a shot. And later, the generation after her find out they've been infected. Because some people that sat at the table that said it was a nation made a decision and I wasn't there. I had no idea this was going on. Because I would have told her that day don't go to tell them no. I would have let them know. I'd have blocked the doorway up. They'd have never made it. This would have died at the table. They'd have realized we're going to table this. You can't do it. Don't you know that a lot of things that happen to you are discussed at the table? Why aren't you down? Why aren't you down? There was certain family and some family growing up, they wouldn't eat dinner till everybody sat at the table. They waited till everybody got down. That was a part of the family sat down, and then everybody would eat. How are these people sitting down, making decisions at the table, and we ain't even there? How is it that it doesn't matter that we know nothing about or we get no nutrition and no nourishment? That we don't have a part or a lot in anything that affects us. Decisions that made at the table of the United Nations are making decisions about me, and I'm telling them that I am part of a nation. My nation knows nothing about it. So I adjure you guys once again the importance of why we need to be a nation, not a people. People need governing. People need ruling. People need decision makers for them. We don't need it. We are a nation. We will dictate and we will delegate. We will orchestrate and we will educate. We will medicate our nation. And we can tell them that when they let us sit at the table. Nobody should be making any decision for any of our people of color if we're not at the table. There should be no final verdict, no decision made, and we ain't at the table. It shouldn't be done. Well, that's just me. That's just me. Guess it's some of that old school kind of raising, whatever they might want to call it. But I'm really counting on, now as I said a lot, I'm really counting on y'all to do better than us. I'm really looking for better for y'all. Because a lot of these people, they comfortable. They can't see themselves anywhere better than where they at. You know, you got a job, the man ain't bothering you, at least he paying you, your check ain't bound. To hell with everything else. Why you can't be the person that owns the job? Why you can't be the people that hire them? Why you can't be the person that controls somebody's destiny instead of everybody controlling yours? Why? Why is it we see that as such, so far-fetched for us? I don't know why people wouldn't be angry enough that we would stand up and we would do something different. America shouldn't have any rest. None of these countries. Everywhere I face at, these countries should have no rest until we recognize as a nation. And we won't demand no less. I don't want to see a white face, Asian face, nobody not ruling over this nation. It can't happen. We need people that look like us to make decisions about things that affect us and also that come from us and that are connected to us. You got what I'm saying? I don't need nobody that call themselves they are matriculated up from us or whatever it might be and overgrown us and they making decisions about us and you're not a part of us. Whatever decision you make for us, you need to be a part of it too. And you make a decision, well, I think black people shouldn't have that much food to eat. And I hope your ass starving. That'll change the game. Whatever you make a decision for, if it's about a medication, I want you to take it. You take it first. You make a decision about a neighborhood for us, you go stay in it. That's just being honest. The man who came and that died for us, everything he did for us, he did it. He did it. Everything that was beneficial for us, he suffered it for it to know that whatever we say you could do or you can overcome, you can make it, it's because he did it. I don't need nobody to tell me about overcoming. You ain't never been in no fight. You ain't never been in no struggle. What do you know about overcoming? This skin don't give you no past to tell us nothing. We want somebody that actually endured and gone through something. Hello? Well, that's me. All right, we're going to try to get ready to move on. I know I bore y'all once again, but you ain't going to do nothing. But at least I tell you, now y'all going to try to do something. It ain't got to be everybody, just a couple of y'all. If I get a few of y'all, LaDana, count on y'all to do something different. Gavin, don't do the pop knees. Otherwise, you keep there, you can be like, you'll catch on later. But the rest of y'all, I'm counting on the younger people. Brandon, I know you heard me before I got here. Count on y'all to do better. You keep listening. I know you will. With confidence. I know you'll never stop listening. Isn't that right? Even when I'm going here when I start crinkling the grease, pass him up, something just broke loose inside his tomb. He'll be able to hear it. But there, I'm letting you do something great. Okay? You're going to do some great things. I know you are. All you kids, we need y'all. And I see you. He didn't say he want to preach, don't you? Then you say he want to preach. Ain't nothing wrong there. We need some good preachers. Isn't that right? Shane, what you going to do? That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep looking. You know, and just look brave. That's all you got to do, just look brave. That's right. I'm telling you, we need these kids. We need another generation that's going to come in here that won't be afraid to persevere. And y'all coming on, y'all set the standard for the one coming behind y'all. Mo, I know you're going to do it. Ain't that right? I know she's going to do it. To me, we're going on a travel the world dancing before I go for my knee give out. Ain't that right? Maya, I want you to help me teach the younger kids that's coming behind me and you so they'll know. That's right. A lot of them don't know, Maya. When they get around in their late 20s, things going to change on them. Well, I got Maya here to help me tell them about it. It's up to them to listen. All right, y'all ready? We'll try to move on. Also, Xavier, that's what I'm talking about. Eye to eye. You ready, Malcolm? Get one of them Coca-Cabana hollers like you have. All right. Most Kudash album in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach. We come before your Pani, ask you to look down from Shamayim with all your sabut and ask you to barak us with your Ruach HaKadosh, with the Aman, the Amanah, and the Ahab, wherewith you Ahab does. Ask you to purify us with your Dabarim. Let your Dabar marshal and Shah over our Basar and over our Nafash. Ask you to barak the Berith that you made with Abraham Yatsakak, Yakob, the Yahudim, and Yasharal. Asking you to blot out the Qatar, the Ma'al of us, our Abba, and of our Benin before it's everlasting too late. Ask you to barak your Ra'ah, your Mal'aki in every place. Ask you to barak Jerusalem. Ask you to barak those we commit to you by shim, by situation, by condition, that you'll barak them and grant them their Allah's desire. Ask you to barak those gone astray, those taken from us. Ask you to barak those that are married and single and separated. Ask you to barak those behind prison walls, those bereaved, those in divers, temptation, and malcoons, those on the edge of despair, midst of doubt, war-stricken countries. Ask you to consolate, loose, set free, heal, bound up, deliver, and return according to your everlasting Shabbat. Asking you to barak us to hear, and most of all to obey that which you committed to our trust. We ask that the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, it be exalted, extolled, that the Tahalim and the Kabul go into him for the Mut, for being our Murray, for being our Ra'ah and our Kohan. Asking you, we say, I do unto you for all that you've done and you've given us. Asking you to halal us into the Darak, into the Arak, into Beth in your Malkun, to see your Pani. And as we prepare to move further, we ask you to search us and try us to see if there be any Rasha Darak. Cast it from us and lead us in the rock everlasting. Let the bar of our paw, the meditation of our Lord be accepted in your sight. And all these we ask in the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. Amen. All right, try to talk to y'all a little bit here. Most High willing. Y'all all right? Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Little rusty, y'all forgive me. I ain't been up here, been almost a week. Romans 7:1. I'm sorry, Romans 15. See that? I'm so right. That's what happened. You mess around and you almost a week, you'll lose it. Don't use it, you'll lose it. 15:4. Well, since we put up there, I don't know. It's up there. They use that too. Romans 15:4. Let me see what Romans 7:1 say, since we got it up there. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the sufferer, might have hope.
Now let's see what Romans 7:1 say. So we see the importance of why we up here. Tell us what he's doing. Listen to the book.
Know ye not, I king,
That you do what?
for I speak to them that know the Torah,
How?
that the Torah hath dominion over YAH as long as he liveth.
So tell them what happened.
For the Ashah with hast
Y'all hear what he said? He's speaking to them that know the Torah. Y'all hear that? How that, what happened?
how that the Torah hath dominion over YAH.
And what
as
we
long
say
as-
actually that the Torah was, we gave another demonstration. Instructions. That's right. Instructions. Instructions have direction, has actual authority over us. How long?
over YAH as long as he liveth.
Yes.
For
So we
the
look at the Torah being a governing. It's a governing. Listen.
For the Ashah
Which?
hath an husband
Is.
is bound by the Torah to her husband
How long?
so long as he liveth.
Talk to me.
But if the husband be moot,
What happened?
she is loosed from the Torah of her husband.
See that? Tell them so happen.
So then, if while her husband liveth,
She do what?
she be married to another Ish,
Tell them what happened.
she shall be called an adulteress.
So tell them what happened.
But if her husband be moot,
Tell them what happened.
she is free from that Torah,
So that what happened?
so that she is no adulteress,
Though.
she be married to another Ish.
So what's your point is to me?
Wherefore my Akim,
What did he tell her?
ye also are become moot to the Torah
So that what reason?
by the basar of Mashiach,
See that? By the basar of the Mashiach. What happened?
that ye should be married to another.
See that? So we're looking at what came and what loosed us. He said, now you also have become, what did he tell us? We became dead?
Yes,
Or
sir.
free?
Moot to the Torah,
We also became moot to the Torah through the body of
basar of
Mashiach.
Mashiach,
Through the basar of Mashiach. That you should do what?
that ye should be married to another.
It's tight. Let's see. Allah Shemut. Allah Shemut. Exodus, they call it 13 and 11. Allah Shemut, which is these were the names, or and. In time we had a and these were the names. Listen to the book.
And it shall be when Yahuwah shall bring thee into the Beth of the Canaanites.
14 and 11. 14 and 11. Listen to the book.
And they said unto Mushah,
What did they say?
because there were no kubar in Mitzrayim,
Yes.
hast thou taken us away to moot in Bamidbar?
What did you do?
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Mitzrayim?
Then what happened?
Is not this the debar that we did tell thee in Mitzrayim, saying,
Doing what?
let us alone,
See that? What happened?
that we may serve the Mitzrayim?
What was that, Shakar? Well, I don't know what would be worse, sir. Would be the Aberdeen, basically. Well, I don't know how to look up sir. Listen.
For it had been better for us
To do what?
to serve the Mitzrayim,
Then,
that we should moot in Bamidbar.
all right. See, that's at the, well, let's finish, matter of fact. 12, see if that's Allah Shemut, chapter 12, verse 6. Then we'll come back. Where you left off at? 14, 15, 16?
12.
12, okay. Allah Shemut, again, they call it Exodus. Has nothing to do with the actual name. The people I'm trying to criticize for people that do watch, if he see fit to let you see these tapes, see these messages, lessons, are the people that are responsible for the dumbing down of our people. You know, I'm still trying to figure how they take it upon themselves to change the name of a book, and we took Exodus as it was said, exit. You know what I'm saying? And that was not the name. It was about us learning the names, which should make sense. How what you got? 644? What I want? Yehukanan. That's a Yehukanan. Yehukanan. Hasn't down the side. Yeah. Yehukanan. Yehukanan. Let me ask the Cam, how you know so much the bar? Cam, let me ask you that. I mean, like, first they walk on the counter for Cam. How you know so much the ball? You the opposite of smart. Like, that's it. Cam, though, that thing hard, ain't it? Cam, why they hating? Off the chain. Only him. 6 and 44. Let's see what happened.
No Ish can come to me except the
Let
Abba.
me get Yehukanan, St. John, they'll call it. 6 and 44. He said, no Ish can do what?
Come to me
So what you got for YAH Shemut 4 and 10. Then we'll go YAH Shemut again. They call it Exodus. Nothing changed, but they said that's what it was because they left. But our book declares that these were the names. Well, 4 and 7. Try it up now. Now he said, no East 6 and 44. Then we'll come at the YAH Shemut Exodus 4 and 7. And we'll try to come back and tackle this 12 and 6 Exodus, they call it, YAH Shemut, to try to just put together what we're doing on here in 14:11, which should tie us right back into 7:1. That's what my boss said. I believe my boss. Listen to the book.
No east can come to me,
except what happened?
The Abba, which has sent me, draw him.
And what you'll do?
And I will rock him up at the last Yom.
Tell him what's written.
It is written in the Nabaim.
That what happened?
And they shall be all taught of Elohim.
So what happened?
Every east, therefore, that hath heard
and
hath learned of the Abba,
the what?
Cometh unto me.
In the book of Exodus chapter 4 at verse 7. YAH Shemut, they call it Exodus. For the old watcher, they're going to start lying and say, that's what he said the book was, Exodus. Never said that. You know, it's unfortunate I had to say things a certain type of way because there's always people that look for something. And I don't know why they waste their time, because I assure you, I'm only telling you this so you can understand what we're doing. Your book, I have people, you know how many times people watch me? I watch you all the time. I've been watching about 5 or 6 years. Okay, listen, man, your lessons, man, I be listening. Where can I get one of them books you be reading from? I said, that King James Version? No, the one you be reading from, or the King James Perversion. All I'm doing is telling you guys what is the actual word they would have used. For whatever reason it is, everybody that say, watch me, asking me the same question, can they get a copy and where can they find that book I be using, I've been reading them. We're using the King James Perversion. Okay, let's do this. 4 and 7. YAH Shemut. Exodus, they call them. Listen.
And he said, put thine hand into thy bosom again. Mm-hmm. And he put his hand into his bosom again.
And what happened?
And plucked it out of his bosom.
And he turned white.
And behold, it was turned again as his other basar.
Okay, stuck it in first time it turned white, stuck it back in and went back to the color of the other basar. Question is, what color was the rest of his body?
That's right.
If it turned white when he stuck it in, he stuck it back in and went back to the color of the rest of his body. How do you make me a move of 10 Commandments with white Moses?
That's right.
Oh, you tell me that is the leopard. It should only be a white hand. The movie should only have a white hand. Well, somebody had it. Which tell you these people put together a book, sit here and will put something directly in your face, and you still have people argue and say color don't matter. If color don't matter, why he let the man see a white hand?
That's right.
If color didn't matter, it had to matter.
That's right.
To let him see a white hand. You know what? They would have looked at white different than we saw it. They didn't see people weren't white.
That's right.
So a lot of things, think about it. You walk in there, all these black ass people, they're scared. They scared. Hey! This is a sign you're supposed to go and work at Mizraim. You're supposed to show to the black people, you look, behold! Then you stick it back in there and turn back into the rest of your body. Then you came out with a disease called leprosy, where it would turn white, the skin turned white.
Right.
We didn't learn about leprosy till after.
That's right.
Okay, listen.
And it shall come to pass,
then what happened?
If they were not among thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign, that they will among the voice of the latter art.
What happened?
And it shall come to pass, if they will not among also these two art, neither hearken unto thy voice, that thou shalt take of the ma'im of the nahar, and pour it upon the dry beth.
And what happened?
And the ma'im which thou takest out of the nahar shall become dam upon the dry beth.
And when did we see that? When Yahushua was on the tube. They told you when they pierced him in the side, out came running Maim and Dam. So the Dam was supposed to turn into blood. People don't know that a percentage of blood, Dam, has water in it. So it's not actually hard to do. He just showed you a scientific equation of how things actually work and let you saw it. And we understood that life was in the blood, and we also understood that water also carried life. If you want to enrich a land, it's got to have water. You can't have a rich land without water. Any land gonna be considered to be value of any value. I'm talking about real, not no shit they go put on here white folks and throw some little bushes in front of it. Real land of value is gonna have either it's gonna have rivers and the hard flowing, or it's gonna get rain. Just like the rainforest is more valuable than a lot of stuff they got. A lot of y'all don't know that all these governments are coming together and they're paying these South American countries not to touch the rainforest. You won't know that. Y'all don't know that. They're paying them major money. Not to touch the rainforest. They're paying these people, I'm talking about real money, not to touch the rainforest in these South American countries. These are white people, Americans, the British, they're all paying them not to touch it. You just don't know nothing about it. Everybody knows you're going to have Maim. That's part of what's going to enrich it. When he said to shut up the Shamaim, what did they get? For the space of 3 years and 6 months. So what you think happened? Things dried up. Vegetation washed away. You gotta have Maim. Just like you gotta have blood. Life is in it. So it only makes sense if I told you that the Kai is in the Dam, the blood, then the blood gotta have water. Hello? Let's hold you guys. Let's see. Now I just said that. I said Kai life. Then I said water has to have life. Let's see what happened. 16, 15. Let me see, 15th chapter of the book of Shaphatim, they call it Judges. 15, 12, let's say that same. Shaphatim, they call it Judges, but the proper name is Shaphatim. 15. Let's see, 15, 11. Listen to the book.
And they said unto him, you say verse 11?
Jump down to 17.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
And it came to pass, when he had made an end of speaking, that he cast away the jawbone out of his hand.
It came to pass, when he had made an end of doing what?
Of speaking. That he cast away the jawbone out of his hand.
And what happened?
And called that Malchum Ramoth Leah, and he was sore athirst.
He was what?
Sore athirst.
What happened?
And called on Yahuwah and said,
what?
Thou hast given this great deliverance into the hand of thy Abad.
Yeah.
And now shall I moot.
So now shall you what now?
Shall I moot.
Because of blood?
For thirst.
All right, do that, my boss. He said, you can make it right. So just show you. Now, he wasn't finna drink no Dam. He was not drinking no blood. Will let you know that water, Maim, carries life and supports life. Just like Dam does. That's the only way to get you to drink it. You have to see it in the same similitude. It gives life. How's she gonna get me to drink blood? Then I gotta be thirsty. I gotta be to the point of death that I'm willing to take on what's gonna give me life. Hello? So what did he do? What happened?
And fall into the hand of the uncircumcised.
Yeah.
But Elohim clave a hollow Malchum that was in the jaw, and there came Mem thereout.
You said Dam?
Mem thereout.
See that? That's how it worked. Y'all hear that? He said otherwise, he told y'all what was going to happen. He was going to fall into the hands of the uncircumcised. That's right. Let's see what happened. Can we do anything with that? 1928, Yehukanan. Does it make sense, Big Lee? Yes, sir. Big Cookie, you with him? He's still thinking. He said, ride. You ride me, you might well get laid back. And tell Ralph, keep your clothes on. No, bring turn the tank on. I did not know this man said Daoud danced and took his clothes off. I said, this man here just throw the contrary verse and Leon keep your clothes on. That's why you get folks that be on their trap, it's like, what are you going to be talking about? But he told her, listen, this ain't that kind of party. We ain't riding like that. Just sit back, keep your clothes on. I just said, don't just turn it. Daoud took it, he drank and got his clothes off. They had Bishop of that trash rapping, talking, smoking weed with Tupac. Hey, man, they didn't say he could smoke no weed on that song, did they? Nobody but Bishop. All right, listen.
After this, Yahushua, knowing that all things were now accomplished, that the Sefer might be fulfilled,
Tell me what happened.
saith, I thirst.
So what happened?
Now there was set a vessel full of vinegar, and they filled a sponge with vinegar, and put it upon hyssop, and put it to his mouth.
And tell me what happened.
When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar,
What happened?
he said, It is finished.
So he just let us know he had got the victory. That's what he let us know. He had to get it. That's why he gave him a drink. Because that's the same thing. He told you he should be called a Nazarene. That's why it was so important we watch him. They're just from going for right. It don't take that long. You just got to have your mind set to be able to catch and click. Lock it together. I lock that thing together like Legos. By the time I get finished, that thing just be stacked up. You'll see a whole city built. So now, when you listen, it makes sense. He just told you, which lets you know it signified that he was brought up in Nazareth. And for him to make this statement, he just told her, I got the victory. Now, why should I die of thirst? Let's think about it. The man was on a tube, sitting up high. The whole mile bar, he was going to be high. He's going to be a stole. He's going to be very high, which is going to put him close to the Shamash, which means he's going to have a chance of dehydration. Showing you he was a man. Why? Who else will be thirsty? Don't you know? How many of y'all in here have been thirsty? You were dehydrated. Scientists say anytime you're thirsty that you're dehydrated. Not when your mouth turns, lips white, tongue dry, you can't get nothing out. They try to say that when your body starts to tell you you're thirsty, that you're already dehydrated. You've already got to a point that's at a dangerous low. This man just told us he thirsts, which means he put him in a situation to where there was a need for him to fulfill the scripture. Just say he would have forgot, but just for the fact I put you somewhere to where it's so intense with heat that you sit back and you consider, whew, I'm thirsty. And signifying he got the victory. Listen to the book.
When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar, he said, It is finished, and he bowed his head and gave up the Ruach.
And tell him what happened.
The Yahudim therefore,
Because
it was the preparation,
and that
the body should not remain upon the toot on the Shabbat Yom,
yeah,
for that Shabbat Yom was in Shabbatum, besought Pilate that their legs might be broken and that they might be taken away.
So what happened?
Then came the soldiers and brake the legs of the first,
And
of the other which was crucified with him.
listen,
But when they came to Yahushua and saw that he was moot already,
what did they do?
they brake not his legs.
Scripture, right? Sefer. All right, the scripture could not be broken. The bar couldn't be broken. What did they do?
But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side,
And did what?
and forthwith came there out
What was it?
Dam and Ma'in.
See that? The water turned to blood. And where did it go? That's what Musa told him. It was going on the dry ground.
That's right.
It would fall on the dry ground. Well, it makes sense that the ground was already saturated.
That's right.
He would pour it out on dry ground, so you couldn't blame it on nothing else. That you seen water turn into blood. You seen life run red. Hello? That's it. You just seen it. You just seen it pouring out of a pitcher. You just seen Ma'im come out and turn it down. And it ran on the ground. That's what Moshe was told to do. He told y'all by searching the scripture, the Sefer. He said, you think you have eternal Kaya. He said, but they talking about me. Moshe was just standing on the side listening. He said he was talking to me. That's what he did. He took it in the sight of everybody, and he did it. He took my end and poured it out on the ground, and it turned it down. Listen, when he told Shamshun, say he got the victory, he said talking about me. He was looking at me. Listen, that script they read, that's about me. You'll see Denzel Washington play different roles. That ain't him. That's somebody else. You'll see him play the character, but he's not the actual person. Isn't that right? Jamie Foxx did a great impression of Ray Charles, but he's not Ray Charles. Ray Charles can sit back and tell you, you can search that. He's talking about me. Isn't that right? He told you, had you believed Musha, you would have believed him. He was writing about me. That's right. Listen.
And he that saw it bear record.
And what happened?
And his record is Amat.
So what happened?
And he knoweth that he saith Amat.
For what reason?
That ye might Aman.
What happened?
For these things were done, that the Sefer should be fulfilled.
Like what?
A bone of him shall not be broken.
And?
Again, another Sefer saith.
That what happened?
They shall look on him whom they pierced.
Listen.
And after this, Yahusif of Arimathea, being a Methodist of Yahushua, but secretly for Yahweh of the Yahudim,
did what?
Besought Pilate.
Did what happened?
That he might take away the body of Yahushua. And Pilate gave him leave.
See that? I know they had forgot. How many of y'all forgot what we were doing? That's good. Because I told y'all about Shamshun. After he had killed 1,000 unashamed. He said he was finna die from thirst. He also told you why he needed to get something to drink. He said, lest he was going to fall in the hands of the uncircumcised. That's why Nicodemus, that's why Yahushua came and took his body. They begged for it, he gave it to him. Because the Sefer got to be fulfilled. See, he had fallen in their hands, then I can't believe it. See, it wasn't important for you to know that, huh? But he did tell you he should be called a Nazarene. So it don't make sense he fell in the hands of the Philistines.
That's right.
It only made sense he came there, we would have took him. That's how important things are that he do, but they won't pay no attention. They say, God, all you do is read and listen, pay attention. Mr. Who do it? Be honest.
That's right.
Be honest. A lot of these folks think they're not honest. If they was, they'd have them up here.
Yeah.
I got them sitting at home thinking they smart me. I know they're not.
That's right.
Because they wouldn't be sitting at home watching me.
That's right. That's right.
We'll be watching them.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Mr. Who had to give them internet access. Had to give them a Tim and a Jahid and a Boston. Then they got to get a Leon and get some pews.
That's right.
Get a big cookie. They got to get some drawing. They got a lot of stuff they got to get. They're not honest.
That's right.
They know they ain't getting all that. Not tonight.
That's right.
Not tonight you won't get it.
That's right.
But the thing is, knowing what you believe, and then you can justify it. Make sense? All right. Let's go back to the 4th chapter of the book of YAH Shemut, Exodus they call it. 4, we left out 4 and 11. So we just jumped off for a commercial break. But did it make sense? All right. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah said unto him,
What happened?
Who hath made each mouth,
Yeah.
or who maketh the
We
dumb,
jump down lower than what I want. That's fine.
or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind, have not I Yahuwah? Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach.
That's verse 12, 13. So what did we skip? Verse 9? Verse 9. Listen.
And it shall come to pass,
What happened?
if they will not amon also these two odd, neither hearken unto thy voice, that thou shalt take of the ma'im of the nahar, and pour it upon the dry beth.
And what's going to happen?
And the ma'im which thou takest out of the nahar shall become dam upon the dry beth.
See that? So you're going to take it out of the heart is the what? Mountain.
River.
You said Nahar. Oh, I thought I heard you say har. I didn't hear the nah. Nahar. Okay. 4 and 1. Listen.
And Mushah answered and said, But behold, they will not amon me, nor hearken unto my voice, for they will say, Yahuwah hath not appeared unto thee. And Yahuwah said unto him,
What happened?
What is that in thine hand? And he said, a rod. And he said, cast it on the Adumah. And he cast it on the Adumah, and it became a Nakash, and Musha fled from before it.
That's just proving he's black. Jump on back down to 12. That's not what I want to hear. Listen.
Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth.
No, make it 3 and 8. That's what I want. Allah Shamut, Exodus again, they call it. 3 and 8. That's what I want. Listen to the book.
And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Mitzrayim, and to bring them up out of that Beth unto a 2 Beth and a large, unto a Beth flowing with milk and Debash, unto the Malchum of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the Saak of the Benim of Yasharal is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Mitzrayim oppress them.
So what happened?
Come now, therefore,
And do what?
I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my arm, the Benim of Yasharal, out of Mitzrayim. And Musha said unto Elohim, who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the Benim of Yasharal out of Mitzrayim?
So tell me what happened.
And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee, that I have sent thee when thou hast brought forth the arm out of Mitzrayim.
What happened?
Ye shall serve Elohim upon this har.
That's all I need to know. That's it. That's all I need to know. 7, 8, 12, 14, 11. Allah Shamut, we read 12, and Allah Shamut 12 and 6. Y'all just stay with me. We'll get it down. Allah Shamut, Exodus, they call it 12 and 7, 12 and 6, 12 and 7, 12 and 6. Listen to the book.
And ye shall keep it up until the 14th yom of the same yard, and the whole assembly of the Adah of
Some of you had to
Yasharal.
back me up there and make it verse 4. Listen.
And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the Nephash. Every each according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb.
What happened?
Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats, and ye shall keep it up unto the 14th yom of the same yard, and the whole assembly of the Adah of Yasharal shall kill it in the evening, and they shall take of the dam and strike it on the 2 side posts of the upper doorpost of the houses, wherein they shall eat it, and they shall eat of the basar in the layla, roast with fire, and masuk lakam.
That's good. That's good. Let's go back to that statement. Allah Shamut, Exodus 14, 11. Listen to the book.
And they said unto Musha, because there were no kubar in Mitzrayim, hast thou taken us away to moot in Bamadbar?
To die in the Bamadbar, in the wilderness. What happened?
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us,
What happened?
to carry us forth out of Mitzrayim?
So what happened?
Is not this the debar that we did tell thee in Mitzrayim,
Just the words we told you when it was in Mizraim.
saying, let us alone,
What happened?
that we may serve the Mitzrayim?
Why?
For it had been better for us
To do what?
serve the Mitzrayim
To serve them.
than that we should moot in Bamadbar.
See that? Make sense? Don't make sense. Romans 7 and 1. Listen to the book.
Know ye not, Akim,
No, you're not, Akeem? Y'all don't know? What am I doing?
for I speak to them
That do
know the
what?
Torah,
That know the Torah. How?
How that the Torah hath dominion over YAH,
And
long as he liveth.
so tell them what happened.
For the YAH that hath a
The
husband
woman that has a husband
is bound by the Torah to her husband
to her ish.
so long as he liveth.
See that? As long as he lives.
But if the husband be moot,
Tell them what happened.
she is loosed from the Torah of her husband.
Tell them what happened.
So then if while her husband liveth
She do what?
be married to another ish,
Tell them what happened.
she shall be called an adulteress.
So what happened?
But if her husband be moot,
Tell them what
she
happened.
is free from that Torah,
So that what happened?
so that she is no adulteress.
So
She be married to another ish.
so what happened?
Wherefore my Akim,
What happened?
ye also are become moot to
What
the
happened?
Torah of
Yeah.
the Basar of Mashiach,
Yeah.
that ye should be married to another.
So that's something we started to consider. Because what we were looking at, what happened when they was in Mizraim. Mizraim was their ruler or their husband. The husband supposed to rule over the wife. That's what happened when you was in captivity. All these people rule over you, which means they kept you from doing something. They kept you from being obligated or committed to another commitment. Your first commitment was with Mr. Yahuwah. You couldn't do that in captivity. So the only way to make it possible or reasonable that you could be with him was that he had to kill him. See, in that same 14th chapter, finish up 14, where you left off at? Allah Shemut 14.
13.
13? 14 and 13? Listen to the book.
And Mushah said unto the arm,
See that? This is what he said to them.
Yara ye not,
See that? Fear ye not.
stand still
And do what?
and see the Yeshua of Yahuwah,
That's why he told they shall look on him. Listen.
which he will shew to you today, for the Mitzrayim whom ye have seen today,
See that? Who you were married to today?
ye shall see them again no more forever.
Because they're going to be dead. So now you can be married to another. They had to become dead to the works and behaviors. At the 18th chapter of the book of Uyakra. And he called. So when did he call them? When? Remember Mark, bro?
Mizraim.
No, that's in it, bro. So Uyakra, bro. 18 and 1. They call it Leviticus. It means, and he called. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah spake unto Mushah, saying,
And you're going to get me 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Listen to the book.
Speak unto the Banim of Yasharal, and say unto them, I am Yahuwah your Elohim, after the doings of the land of Mizraim, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Like
and after
what?
the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
So now, you know what's going to have to happen in order for that to happen? You're going to have to be dead.
That's right.
You got to be dead. You got to become numb. You can't recreate and remanufacture those behaviors. You can't. Only people we learn that from is somebody that's moot. The only people that can't come and go back. So the simulation he gave us when it came down to committing Qatar was you had to be dead. What kind of dead person do? Can they dance? Can they sing? Can they talk? Can they go and visit? Can they lie? Can they cheat? Can they steal? Can they commit adultery? Can they fornicate? So he told you that you were dead. He told you that you would also become dead. That was the only way to break you from those laws that you were sitting around and that ruled over you. When you commit Qatar, don't you know the book said to whom you yield your member service? To obey his service ye are.
That's right.
That's what they said they want to go back to Mizraim so they could serve. So I can go back to the stuff that I used to do.
Right.
I really liked it. I cried and said I want to leave it, but this is what I know and this is what I'll do. So what they had to get them assimilation, they had to understand, they had to become dead. They had to become dead to it. Colossians 3 and 1. He got me 6 and 9, 1 Corinthians. Colossians 3:1. That's how you spell it. If it ain't, it'll be all right. How many of y'all got me up here for my spelling ability? That's what I thought. Listen.
If you then be Zarok with Mashiach,
Do what?
seek those things which are above.
That don't sound familiar. Because he told Mushah that after he had brought you up, then you was going to serve him on that heart. Now he said if you then be risen, Zarok. Because he said we're going to bring, they were brought up. Hello? You know you resurrect dead. You don't resurrect living. But there were some things that had to happen first. They had to be taught of him. When he told you these were the names, they had to be taught of him. That's how they had to come out. He was not bringing them out until they were taught. He said every man therefore that heard and learned, that's who come. So everybody didn't make it, then you didn't learn. You couldn't have learned. Because Mushah he taught them.
Right.
They were going to want to know what was his name.
Right.
Mushah taught us. Not only the name, but the characteristics of the name. So we had knowledge. Mushah showed us the signs that taught us the importance of the arts. And the people who actually embraced and encompassed it, you know what I mean? These are the people that did what he taught it. Each therefore they had heard and learned, that's who came. That's who came. He said, come to me. So I can see now why they would have used the title Exodus. They saw us leaving, but you couldn't leave without knowing. Same thing we're looking at now. You can't leave here without knowing. Now he said if you then be, what was it again?
Zarok with Mashiach.
With the Mashiach, because he also talked about you were dead, and he talked about the Mashiach being dead in the 7th chapter, to them that know the Torah. That was the whole purpose of he telling he was going to Zarok them. You only Zarok something that's down. You don't raise nothing up that's already up. That doesn't make sense. Which lets you know that the people were dead. That was the only way to take them, and he had to kill what was that kept them captive. That was the only way. That's what they learned. Hello? And see, along the way, before they could transition over into the play, he said, I got to wipe that out. I got to kill it. That's the only way to make this life. You can't take another man's wife into your house. You got to kill the man. Hello? And you got to get the woman to kill out her emotions for her. Otherwise, she'll keep mourning for him. All right, just like they did. They kept longing to go back. He realized, I got to kill that man. I got to get you to kill the emotions you got for him. Hello? Now he just said you did be risen with the Mashiach, which means when the lamb died, we had to die with him. They told you to seek those things which are above, because he was high. Where the Mashiach sit on the right hand of the Abba. What was on the right hand? Who? He put the wheat. He put it on the hands of Pharaoh. He'll do it. Listen.
Set your affection on things above.
See, that set your affection on things above and not
on things on the Aras.
Tell them why.
For ye are moot.
That's what he told you in the 7th chapter. He said, you also become dead. He didn't just leave you. He said, you also have become dead. I'm hearing the same writer is telling me the same thing in another writing. To another group of people, what he told the Romans, he telling the same thing to the people in Colossians, letting them know, hey, you are dead. And
your Kai
is
hid with Mashiach in Elohim.
So tell them what happened.
When Mashiach,
who is our what?
Kai,
shall do what?
Appear.
Then
shall ye also appear with him in Kabod.
How we understood that? How did we understand that? We understood it from Crocs. The book told us that the Mashiach was the Rosh Pari. Afterward, those that were his. Hello? That was something that appeared first. That was the sign. Then the harvest came in after. Nobody I can resurrect that you can go pull up. You're going to try to explain it to no other way except I'm going to tell it to them by Crocs. That's how they understood it. That there were things that appear first, then you knew the harvest was coming behind it. Well, he says the same thing with him. When he told he would come back, he told you look for all these signs. There was going to be war in divers place, earthquakes in divers place, wars and rumors of wars. There are going to be pestilence and famine. Then he said you're going to see the sign. That's certain thing you see before crops start to come up from the ground. Then you know, guess what? A harvest is coming. There's certain things you see before a storm come up. Yeah. Then don't you know that's what he tell you, that he was that Mashiach, that was our first. Afterward, those that were him, those that belong to him. Don't worry about it. He said, when the Mashiach, who is our
Kai,
do what?
Shall appear.
Tell him what we gonna do.
Then shall you also appear with him in Kabod.
We seen that? 27th chapter, book of Matthew. 27:53. Make it 50. Matthew. Oh, listen, you'll call it Matthew. $27.50. Listen to the book.
Yahushua, when he had Sayak again with a loud voice,
Tell them what happened.
yielded up the Ruach.
And tell them what
And
happened.
behold, the veil of the Mashikam was rent in twain
Listen.
from the top to the bottom.
Listen.
And the Arach did quake, and the Aban rent, and the Kubar were opened, and many Basar of the Kudash,
How many came?
many Basar
Many of them.
of the Kudash,
Did what?
which slept, Zarak.
See that? He said he was going to rock them out of Mizraim. What was he telling us? They were dead. Don't make sense to tell them to bring you up unless you're already down. Down into the similitude of dead. They were dead. They had to be dead. They were doing dead work. They were creating and conjuring these people figurines and statues and pyramids. These people doing the same behaviors of other people. They were dead. In the book, tell you in the book of 1 Timothy, 5th chapter, the woman that liveth in pleasure,
Yeah, while she lived.
then I can Zarak her up. Hello? See, they don't just say it that way. He counts you as dead simply because he doesn't pay attention to what you're doing. I'm not watching over you. Not for your tool. You're dead. We learned that first with Adam and Kouh. We just didn't know it. He told them, you and they did it. What were they going to do?
Surely moved.
So you telling me they weren't dead? No, they were dead. So people don't see that unless they actually see a body laid stretched out. He looked at, I'm not working for you. You on your own on that. I cut you off. Because our Kai came through by the debar. That's how you're supposed to live, by every debar that proceed out of their mouth. When you start operating outside of what he told you, he said you'd moot.
That's right.
And y'all people that love moot people. I tell you, the stuff y'all to do, Mr. Hood wouldn't do it. You know what he wouldn't do? He wasn't there. You see him doing what you're supposed to do, and somebody hates you. He wouldn't have no other way but say, you hate me too.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do like we'll do, man. I'm still, that Leon, that between you and him. He wouldn't do that, Leon. If you and me, he said, I'm with you. That's what he told Asa. Isn't that right? He said, hear me all, Yasharal. He said, Yahuwah be with you while you be with him. He said, well, if you turn from it, he said, he'll turn it. If you forsake it, he said, I'll forsake you too. That's what he said. We the only people in here. Y'all, I had to tell folks, go ahead and be friends. Go ahead and do something to folks here. F this synagogue, F Yahuwah, F everything. God, what's up, my nigga? Good to see you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's between you and the Creator. Call and check up on them. I hope your ass dead.
That's right.
Listen, when you call Mr. Yahuwah, listen, y'all the only, that don't make sense. I'm at Mr. Yahuwah, reward my enemies who I gave a heart and they gave me their hate. I want you to come. Listen, that between y'all ain't got nothing. The man said, vengeance he gonna repay.
That's right.
Then why is it I'm so comfortable with people that'll turn and forsake this man? These folks are blaspheming this man's ship, and y'all be just comfortable with these people. I don't pay people no attention.
That's right.
That's crazy. Man told me, he said, I'll be an enemy to your enemy. Mm-hmm. Anybody that come against, he said, they're against me. 10:16, Oriel they call Luke. A lot of them here, they know them. I'll tell you, they'll lay in the bed with them, they'll sleep with them, they'll hang with them, they'll call and check on them, damn them.
That's right.
I don't care who it is. Let's see what he said. 10:16. Listen to the book.
He that heareth you
Do what?
heareth me.
That's what he said. How that work? Man, Pastor me be talking. I don't pay that nigga no attention. Nigga, shut up. I don't hear none out of his mouth. What he say?
He that heareth you
do what?
heareth me.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You need to clean that up with Cam. Yeah, I can't get involved. That man said, Cam said the hypothetical. He said, he don't hear you, he don't hear me. That's what he said.
And he that despiseth you
He that do what?
despiseth you.
Do what?
Despiseth me.
What else happened?
And he that despiseth me,
Despising who?
him that sent me.
That tight one. And these folk be just defiant with people. I try not to get myself involved like that. The Lord Jesus didn't raise me like that. I know how he raised you. I know how Yahuwah gonna lay you down.
That's right.
That tight. I know people think, oh, he trying to make somebody hate somebody. The man just said, anybody hear you out here, they hear me. Anybody don't hear you, they don't hear me. And anybody that despise you, they despise me, and they despise him too. He's all us together. Y'all be the only people. Y'all be just defined with it. Be just the carnival folk be going around, and then they be trying to search our stuff. Let me tell you what. Nobody laying with nobody that's a sinner got no eyesight.
Come on.
You can't have no eyesight.
That's right.
That's retarded.
That's right.
My first mind eyesight be to get away from you.
That's right. That's right.
You doing everything I'm broke away from.
That's right.
You stand against everything that I came away from. You're an obstacle. You're blocking me. You're a blocker. Yahushua said, man, you be somebody like two guys, just hypothetically. Come by your two folks hypothetically. Hypothetically, let me see how that work out. How that work out. I'm going to think on that one again now. It'll come to me in a minute. If I just go back in my hemp sense. They left? Hold on, my hemp. Give me a minute, Robert. It's coming back to I was going to use if he and I were in a situation. If we were in a situation and just say, hypothetically, we'll say he was Yahushua, and I was a person that was against it, and he's just saying he has nothing to do with it. He don't have either side. Yahushua said, you'll be against him. He said, cause if you ain't with him, he said, you against him. Just a hypothetical, you like, brother, you just want to stay out of it. But hypothetically, he was Yahushua, you like that. He said, far he concerned, he want to fight both of niggas. Man, he told me he gonna kill us, man. Big worm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Man, we gotta get his money for that weed, Craig. Ain't that right? Drag him in. And you just showing you how sometimes you say, well, I'm kind of new. I don't want to be involved. You know, Yahushua saying, he that ain't with me, he said, man, you scattering.
Scattering, that's right.
He look at you against me. You can't he won't let you take the approach of, I'm not. You either all the way or you ain't.
Come on.
I try to tell all the time, it don't make sense to serve no other way.
That's right.
You either 100% or 100% out.
That's right.
Everybody, you ain't, well, I'm kind of on the, I assure you now, you 100% out. That's the only way he gonna have it. He can't do that. And I wouldn't keep a wife, but I have like, I don't know that. I'm gonna help you decide. You gotta go.
Got to go. That's right.
I can't be around here smelling, trying to find your ass nowhere. I don't have, my nerves bad. I'm crazy. I can't be doing all that. Keep calling. You still with me? What you do? Just checking. I ain't got time to do that. I don't have time to do that. It's best you go ahead and go. That ain't gonna do them just send my nerve ragged. I ain't got time to be searching behind nobody, checking no drawers. And I might go, I ain't gonna smell just swinging like this, see if it'll smell this. Where you at? But you ain't gonna put them to my nose. Now, whatever you smell, you do like this right here. Slow it down one time. Something wrong with y'all. But that's how you got to be. When it come down to your salvation, Yahshua, honestly, and truly how people do stuff, he don't operate the way we operate. The way we think, the way we do stuff, it's cold. It's not cold. The man said that's how he is. The man just said here, if anybody don't hear you, he said they don't hear me. If they hear you, they hear me. If they despise you, they don't like you, he said they despise me. 1 Thessalonians 4:7. That's what he said. 1 Thessalonians 4:7. People don't realize folks be like, listen, what's going on here? That's down in here. You don't say that about what's going on here now. They be wanting you to make these rules, well, make them do. Be like, listen, you ain't gonna take me down with you. It's gonna be something the man I'm saying here and told you now. You mess around despise, now you wind up despising Yahushua. Who you gonna harbor? Husband, wife? Oh, I know some of these husbands be running me down. I know, like he told you, I know they be talking about me against the wall.
That's right.
I know they be talking me behind the wall. That's the cop. Isn't that right? But Yahuwah already told me, say his own is in every mouth coon. So I behold the Rasha and I hold the tube.
That's right.
He see him.
Yes, sir.
That's why he let you call him. He said, man, they still talking against you. By the walls and the bed, here they do. And they'll come sit before you just like my arm. That stuff don't move me. That's why I still be here.
That's right.
Listen to the book.
For Elohim hath not called us unto uncleanness,
You say he hadn't done it? What did he call us to?
but unto Kudash.
So what happened?
He therefore that despiseth
Despising who?
not Ish,
But who?
Elohim,
And what else?
who hath also given unto us
Here's what?
Ruach HaKodesh.
See, that's how we all with him. Ain't no way in the world we with you.
That's right.
But we got the Ruach HaKodesh, we with him.
That's right.
Ain't that right? That's his spirit of separation. So you despise him, I know you got a problem with me.
That's right.
You gotta have a problem. I don't know why y'all be thinking everybody I don't know why I tell y'all this, how to say that. I know a lot of y'all be guilty of that stuff. You still have that loving heart toward. But your heart need to be, your Lord need to be first toward who the person, the author and finisher of your faith.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's where your first dedication. Listen, I know for everybody here, a lot of people here could have had a lot simpler lives. If you wouldn't have turned this way, you wouldn't acknowledge this way, if you wasn't so serious about your your salvation. That's why a lot of y'all be keep lying, keep doing stuff you ain't got no business. Because you don't want to fully commit. You're afraid to lose. You don't realize you're already a loser.
Yes, sir.
You'll lose for the fact that you sit around, you playing a game, you can't win. You got to fully commit. Either you in or you out.
That's right.
And you all the way, you ain't nothing. It's just being honest. I just gotta grow. You better grow in con and in the knowledge.
That's right.
That's how you gonna grow knowledge.
That's right.
That's the purpose of why we come here. We try to make sure we really gotta understand that if you fully commit yourself the way you supposed to, a couple things happen. You gonna find it's gonna be some division. It's gonna be some dividing.
That's right.
It's gonna be some separating. It's gonna badal. It's gonna happen.
That's right.
He told you to be badal, separated. All that ain't gonna come from you. People gonna get away from you.
Yeah.
That's just being honest. Ask Yahushua. Someone walked up, slap y'all out, no folk like, oh man, I gotta get out. I gotta go to work in the morning. Folk went all that, man, nigga, what? Where some niggas at? They said don't get slapped. Man, I gotta go to work in the morning. Folk, I'm trying to tell you, that folk do they all forsaken. People with you, when people see what the real cost is for what you gotta do, man, everybody wouldn't do that. I've been with you. I do it. Man, listen, it will cost you. It'll cost you your health. It'll cost you your family. It'll cost you your sanity. It'll cost you everything you got.
That's right.
It'll cost you every dime in your pocket.
That's right.
But what you willing to do to be saved?
That's right.
When you was on what you would call an honest state and you say you wanted it, no matter what, did you really count what it was gonna cost you? Sometimes you say, man, I do whatever it takes. You ain't have nothing.
That's right.
Be honest, when I first I ain't have nothing. I let all that go. But I mean, ain't nothing changed. I got more stuff, and more stuff put more on the line and say, you still feel the same way? Shoot, man, Cover ready to do a whole lot of stuff. Cover like, man, whatever he'll do, so he'll never forsaken. Man, Cover went back to work, man, he was out there fishing.
That's
Man,
right.
out there fishing, man, wide slap on, pin over off. That man open up a fresh fish market, man.
That's right.
And who said to come back and answer though? He said, you'll harm me more than him?
That's right.
Kept asking her. He said, you know I do. He said, that thing started to grieve. The man kept asking. He want to know. He said, I want you to take care of my sheep.
That's right.
That's how he signifies it. A lot of folks, oh, how hard the Lord, I do. If you do, then take care of his own. That way you're going to prove that. How much care you got for your own. I try to teach y'all how to do it and take care and help each other do it. But, oh, yeah, probably about 90-some%. Just riding. You'll steal and take for you'll do and you'll give and help your Akeem. See that part out doing. He said by this all under she ain't gonna know you my Mathida if you what was the game for that? One for another. You said I can't. Brother had one for another. Yeah, that's right. But brother had one for another. Ain't that right? Work to want to see everybody benefit. I want to see everybody benefit. Just like when we sound, we read there, we're going to go back over the alphabet, make sure we ain't got too far, because people get comfortable, and you'll keep moving, you'll assume everybody on the same level. I know some of y'all is kind of still third grade training wheel. That don't bother me. We'll go back, we'll fix it. I tell you, if you honest and you want to know, all right, we'll do it. Ain't nothing gonna throw us, nothing gonna get us off. Ain't nobody gonna get it. If you hear you honest, I assure you, you're going to get it. The only way you won't get it, if you ain't honest. You ain't honest. You ain't gonna honest to go to hell. How honest to go to hell? You can't honest to go. Hell don't exist. If you honest, you can't go to Sheol. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Even listen, my 12 uncle came along. My 11 uncle came. They told, said we be honest, unashamed. Them guys were honest. They were honest when they hate. They were honest when they were trying to save his Kai. They were honest. Y'all hear me? And it worked out for them too. They made some mistakes. But they told them, said we be honest, man. And I told them, man, we all are one. We came from one man. They understood that. Even the book of Zachariah came and said, hell, we not all one Abba. Would have got that from them boys. Them little boy told us that we all come from one man. That man was honest. It don't make no sense for be lying and cheating, flim-flamming and scamming and hypocrite. Don't make no sense. I say some stuff, it'll cut you, it'll hurt you. But I'll be honest, though.
That's right.
I'll be honest. You ask me, come on, ask me how I look. Shit, you know you ugly. Why you ask me?
That's right.
But I ain't got nothing to do while you here. You think I be getting memo based off of looks? No. I'm looking at the law.
That's right.
That's the truth. I be looking at the law. There's a lot of pretty people out there. They ain't trying to be, they not honest though.
No, they ain't.
That's why folk mess. It is the truth. That's that look. Just like when Shamuel came in, he started looking at Daoud, our king. You know, how many books you got by his our king?
No.
I don't either. Isn't that right? All you know they were good looking, but they wasn't good enough to be put in this book. You know about Daoud, don't you?
That's right.
He said he saw that man, said, a man out of my own law.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? Let them know that man right there, we were looking for somebody. Isn't that right? Somebody sitting in the bosom of the Abba.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? Want to know what the decision is. That's what we coming on. Even Shaul said, who had known the mind of Yahuwah that we might instruct him? He said, nobody.
That's right.
He said, well, we got the law of the Mashiach.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't that right? Which means we got the two mean. Isn't that right? So we sit here, we want to be able to know his decisions. We don't know how he will operate. The only way to know that is to come back and look at the book.
That's right.
We got to come and seek out the book of Yahuwah, out of Shafar Yahuwah. He said, no one of these shall fail.
That's right.
That's what Yeshayahu said. Told me if I seek out of it, said none that gonna fail. That's why right. I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Who came along and confirmed it for me? Yahushua told her that. Said not the smallest.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? Not the iota.
That's
Ain't that right? You want to get the Greek or the yard for us?
That's right.
Ain't that right? Said not the yard. Said not one of these shall anywhere pay it. Wasn't gonna fail from the Torah.
That's
not
right.
to all of it be fulfilled. Yeshayahu set the precedent for it.
Yes, sir.
Yahushua came along and confirmed it to it. Said none of this gonna fail.
That's right.
Isn't that right? That's why he let you know you couldn't get rid of it. He said, I didn't come to destroy it, I came to fulfill it. Isn't that right? That's what, don't y'all know all that was done for us?
That's right.
When y'all drag ass in here and have whatever you be doing, y'all need to consider, somebody put a lot on the line for you to be here.
Yes, sir.
I'm not telling you to play, but to put you in a state of mind. Put you to be mindful, you consider. Folks, we were lost, we were castaways. Right. Walk around, didn't even know we were dead. Didn't even know we were dead. Breathing, fogging, mirroring, heart pumping, the whole time you said you were dead. Nobody never read when we found out Adam had died. He had gave us a chronological age. Well, almost use chronicle because they time, but he gave us an age of about 927 years or something. Man, he died before that. So that man was dead. He was living when he let him know once he broke away from what he told him to do. He said, "You dead to me. You dead to me." That's right. Only thing you do is living when people can't keep up with you. He said, dead. How much relationship you read about Adam and Yahuwah after the garden?
Don't.
I say he was dead. You know when he died? He said, the day you broke away. That's right. He told him, the day you eat of it, you dead. You move. Don't you know he brought them people out, they had to be dead. Because the Mashiach died. When they took the lamb, they took the goat, and they hung and they killed it. They had to be dead. How was he going to rock and bring them out? Hello? So now I got to consider. I'm looking to catch a flight and get out of here. What am I going to have to do? I got to die. I got to move. See, all that came along to be a simulation to teach me what I got to do. I do just like Cuff said. He said he must shortly take off this. What was it again? That's right. He started talking his mashmakan. They put tabernacle. He said, just like Yahushua told me. You know, he showed him how to do it. He took it and folded and laid and put the napkin on him by itself. He said, show me how to do it. You got to learn some of this stuff. You got to put out. It's a weight to you. Sometimes y'all don't realize people ain't nothing but claws. Ain't nothing but grade clothes. Hold you down.
That's right.
And people don't realize, a lot of people be better out than I come here and be half sleeping, tired. Don't y'all know them say night gonna wear you and drag you out? They gonna make sure you gonna be the tired that out here when you get nothing. And all the time they gonna suck it out you.
That's right.
Book you to death.
Yep.
Ain't the one supposed to be her. Ain't the one supposed to, ain't the one. All right. One supposed to be like, just like when Carl told Elaniah Sapphire, he told her, how is it that you conspire together with your ish?
That's right.
To set him and be a kazar. Ain't that right? Be a kazar, not a kazar to the Ruach HaKodesh. Get it right.
That's right.
These folk got to get it. You tell them right here, they need to know it. They gonna find out that thing right. Before it late, before it get too late, y'all better consider. Listen, these marital relationship real nice. They cozy and cute, but I ain't letting nobody carry me nowhere. I guarantee you mine. I ain't cut mine tonight. Got me a little bit last night. I'm good for about a week. You can go tonight. Cut the food. What you talking about? Oh, I ain't like that. That's not my testimony. This is my testimony, so I had to remix it. Ain't that right? It won't take you long to give you my testimony. Ain't that right? Well, I'm ready to indicate that I ain't no phony. Big T. Y'all all right? Ain't that wrong? What? Y'all gonna be my friend no more? What happened? What happened? Huh? Y'all don't hard me no more? You said, right, I'm trying to tell the truth. I guess folks be, ooh, he buried this one. Why that man got his shirt button like that fell off fried on that bike? What is wrong with that man's shirt button like that? What is he trying to do? What a joke on that butt? What a joke on that butt on that bike? What's the name on that? Debo, man got his shirt button like Debo. All you do is cross your eyes and ride on the bike, ain't it? Craig, fool. Well, man, on a Friday spiritual. But yeah, we had to try to fix it though, get it right. Y'all hear me? Don't harm nobody enough now they folks take you out of him. At the end of the day, I separate from anybody.
That's right.
Yeah, right. Now I got feelings and emotion now, but I got a soul, a nefesh got to be saved. And that I look at this right here. The care you're putting in somebody else, this is what I learned. They need to put it in themselves.
That's right.
I assure you guys, none of you here in this room, on the other side of that camera, in that hallway out there, care more about me and my nefesh being saved than me. That's dangerous.
That's right.
Nobody gonna have that much care than I got. I got to be saved.
That's right.
You want me to be saved. I got to be saved. You know, right? I got to be. You can want something else later. You got to want it for yourself. I tell you this all the time. A lot of stuff y'all want for people. People got enough sense to do whatever they want to do. Y'all be trying to give folks. I got folks said, why dead folks, dirty folks, they be listening. Folks ain't study. They just walk through and keep going.
That's right.
Heard 2 seconds something ago. That's probably they heard. Everyone I said that. Damn. That's all they heard. I was feeling this. He said, damn. That means you'll set them up every time.
That's right.
Can you not use them words? Like which one? Well, one of you that wasn't listening. I ain't gonna chat with these people.
That's right.
They folks sit around and make a fool out. They be sitting around allowing folks trying to act like they trying to fool me, waiting on somebody to do something. Do it for yourself.
That's right.
That just being nothing but do it for yourself. Listen, when Luke had to get ready to get out of there, hit the road. Y'all say, listen, the book say Yahuwah being recalmed. Isn't that right? Reach around and grab them, pull them out. White folk decided to look back. That man was being recalmed, pulled him out, and she decided to look back. There she went. You hear her talking about, let me go, we've been to blue. Pile of shit. Be like, I ain't making but one salt. You can't be them shit, you turn back. Got one pile of salt, none of shit. Rightfully so. Isn't that right? Rightfully so. That turn back. Whew, pile of shit. Don't even waste time on no salt.
That's right.
That just been that don't make sense, man. Been two. Yeah. Don't even make sense. Yeah. Stuff y'all be wrestling for don't even make come. What you gonna do, nigga? You been a sinner? You was a wreck, you were rotten. How you gonna be any better? You go right back to who you used to be. And let old Satan get in and make a fool out of them. Think they see something. Think they know something. You don't know nothing. No, they don't know nothing. Anything got you going backward, you're not looking right. Anything got you quitting, no, ain't got you obeying, don't follow it.
That's right.
We in this thing, make sure we got it right.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
So what are we looking at? Back on here, 3 and 1. I had 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, timed into YAH 18 and 1. I want to finish this 3 and 6. You should be at 3 and 4, 3 and 3, 3 and 3. Colossians 3 and 3. So I can get y'all finished up out of here. So right,
Verse
listen.
5.
Verse 5, listen.
Mortify therefore your members,
Which is what?
which are upon
What
the
is
rock.
mortify? Kill. Mortify means to kill. Means you kill out. When you go mortify engine, there's some things that's not on it anymore. You took some things out of it. That's what mortify is to kill. You kill it out. That's what he's telling us to do. So when he told them here, at the, let's say, tell them what it is. They can make it the YAH 18 and 1. Finish this up. 3 and 6 now or 7?
Verse 5.
Verse 5. Listen.
Mortify therefore your members, which are upon the arats.
How do you spell that? M-O-R? Is that how they spell it? Oh,
M-O-R-T-I-F-Y.
Yeah. All right, mortify. Listen.
Zanu, uncleanness,
Is that fornication, uncleanness?
inordinate affection,
What is what? Unusual? Unaccustomed? Inordinate. That's not natural. He told him to do what to it?
rasha, concupiscence,
See that? What are we talking about concupiscence? Look up concupiscence. Spell it concupiscence. Lexicon. Lexicon in Greek. Then we'll look it up in the Google. So I know what you're supposed to be doing. I think that's similar to inordinate. What do you have? Lexicon in Greek, concupiscence?
It's a forbidden lust.
Forbidden lust? Where we get that from? Koa in the gun. She said, well, one to be desired. Concupiscence. So he's talking to people that got to know that. Let's see what he said. 3 and 1, right quick, borrow a sheet. See if it makes sense. I told them, they ain't gonna throw me. Whatever they got. Listen, I can look it up as we go. It don't make no difference. We'll get the English version. Not gonna make a difference. Hell, go look it up in Swahili. Borrow a sheet, they call Genesis. Give me 2 first. 2 and 16. Same book, Barashit. They call it Genesis. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim, Amar the Ish,
Commanded. So this was important, just telling Amar. Amar is the Abari word for command. Commanded. Commandments. That's what we understood. And we understood how commandments took precedence because we understood what happened to them. That they actually died because of the commandment. Y'all got it? Which makes sense that he said a man that doth these things shall. Makes sense because he told them they were going to die. So it didn't make sense to let him live after he broke. After he broke it, it didn't make sense for him to live. That's how important it was to set when Yahushua was on the tooth that you couldn't break it. We would have died. We would have died. That's what happened when he broke it. That's right. What happened? So what happened? We would have broke it. We came like some old smart nigga. Damn that! I'm gonna break your leg. That's all of them. I had a Russian sick. Russian ain't even out yet. Yo! Straight off the heart.
That's right.
In there, I got a Russian sickler.
That's right.
That's Al-Qaeda. They call me Phineas. And then when all the arms started dying, a plague fell on him, he ran in with a spear, threw the javelin through the hole. Yeah! Straight through him and stayed the plague. And then stopped right there. Now and then what happened, did it? When they throw that javelin, they hit through Yahusha. That stayed the plague. It stopped the plague.
That's right.
They didn't know that.
That's right.
Y'all didn't know what happened. How many of y'all didn't know what happened? Don't take that long. But Mama, pick me up 26-1. They don't take that long. So they don't know. They call it numbers. Bamatbar. So that 26-1. Listen to the book.
And it came to pass after the plague that Yahuwah spake unto Moshe and unto Eleazar the ben of Aharon the Kohan,
20. Okay, listen.
saying, take the sum of all the Adah of the benim of Yasharal,
25. Listen.
and Yasharal abode in Shittim,
Told you. Every time you look around, there we be in some shit 'em. Isn't that right? Listen.
and the arm began to commit Zanunim with the Banu of Moab.
You seen that, or you decided it should have been? You just made it plural? Because you know somehow plural is TH. Now if you look that up and you find it's with the YM,
I just remember this from times past.
you do remember that? Okay. You remember me? I'll walk across these pews. Isn't that right? If we say that right, I break your back on these pews, Man, tie your back broke on them pews with the hospital. Hey man, it's some government paperwork at the hospital flow right about our pews. All right, listen.
And they called the arm unto the sacrifices of their Elohim,
So what happened?
and the arm did eat, and bowed down to their Elohim. And Yasharal joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against Yasharal.
What happened?
And Yahuwah said unto Moshe,
What did it say?
take all the rosh of the arm,
What is the Raj?
Yeah.
Head, the first, chief, captain, and do what?
hang them up before Yahuwah
Wow.
against the Shamash,
For what reason?
that the fierce anger of Yahuwah may be turned away from Yasharal.
So what happened?
And Moshe said unto the Shaphatim of Yasharal, slay ye every one his Anashim that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the Benim of Yasharal
Did
came
what?
and brought unto his Akim
Or what?
a Midianitish Ashah in the sight of Bushah,
What happened?
and in the sight of all the Adah of the Benim of Yasharal,
So what happened?
who were weeping before the Daleth of the Mashakan,
That makes sense? The Mashrakan is the tabernacle. That was Yahushua when he was on the two. Your law, your Torah already told you how they were supposed to weep. They were supposed to do it apart. Badal. They were sitting, they were weeping at the dollar. Yahushua told you he was the door. That's how important when y'all listen, you need to pay attention when you're reading. Listen.
of the Adah.
What happened?
And when Phinehas,
Did what?
the ben of Eleazar, the ben of Aharon the Kohan,
What happened?
saw it, he's a rock from among the Adah,
He got up from among the congregation and did what?
and took a javelin in
And
his hand.
took a spear. And did what?
And he went after the Ish of Yasharal into the tent,
Yeah.
and thrust both of them through the Ish of Yasharal and the Ashah through her belly.
See that? That when they hit Yahushua. You're trying to figure out where the two. He told you. In the second chapter of the book of Barashit. Pick it up, 2 at 19. Barashit, they call Genesis 2 and 19. I'm all over the place. Listen to the book.
And now the Out of the Adumah, Yahuwah Elohim formed every beast of the field
So what happened?
and every fowl of the air,
Yeah.
and brought them unto Adam
For what
to
reason?
see what he would call them.
And tell them what happened.
And whatsoever Adam called every Kai creature,
Tell them what it was.
that was the Shem thereof.
So what happened?
And Adam gave Shem to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field.
But,
For Adam there was not found an help meet for him.
so tell them what happened.
And Yahuwah Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam,
And tell them what happened.
and he slept. And he took one of his ribs,
And then what?
closed up the basar instead thereof.
And tell them what happened.
And the rib which Yahuwah Elohim had taken from Ish made he in a shah,
And what
and
happened?
brought her unto the Ish. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones,
Yeah.
and basar of my basar.
Tell them what
She
happened.
shall be called a shah,
Tell them what happened.
because she was taken out of Ish.
So what happened?
Therefore shall a Ish leave his Abba and his aim, and shall cleave unto his Ashah, and they shall be one basar.
See that? The two should be one. So when they thrust him through with the spear, the javelin, they actually hit two. See, he would have actually mimicked a female simply because the book told you that he bore our katab. Only one species can bore. That's a female. Bear, that's a female, not a male. A man can begot. A man can't bear. So he was already showing you effeminate. So he was showing you inside of one that he can actually emulate two. So Adam was the first one that told us that the two can be one. Hello? So when they struck him through with the spear, then we understand that both of them died. That's what stayed the plague. See, we didn't realize just what kind of situation we was in. We learned they told us to take all the hairs of Yasharal and leave him. That's why they told him when he was on the tube. They said if he be the Ben of Yasharal, if he be the Ben of Yasharal, his title read that he was of the Yahudim. But they declared that he was the Ben of Yasharal. He's showing you that two could be one. The Malak, I'm sorry, the Malak of Yasharal. Showing you that two could be one. That's how important it was that all these things had to be followed, because we learned it, and it was in Bamaba in the wilderness. With the arm now, the arm was in the wilderness. So we saw the arm there in the wilderness, and when they thrust him through with the spear, we understood that's what stayed the plague. That's what stopped it. Hello? That was the only way these people gonna understand it. By what they literally saw. So when they saw him go through and recreate these same similitudes, they understood what he was doing. You just been going on what people been telling you. I'll take it back through the book and let you see it.
Yes, sir.
We didn't know. We had no idea why they thought, because that the Bible said it. Bible said. Bible said. That don't make it right. It said a whole lot of stuff. You gotta have somebody to put it together.
That's right.
Now it makes sense that when they thrust him through with the spear, that's when the plague stopped. When the people sat, then they put him up. You don't know what they were doing, huh? They were emulating worship to idol gods. That's why they put him on the tube.
That's right.
They were doing the same thing. He told you what they did. They sat down, they ate and drank. The book told you there they sat down to watch him. The scripture, the Sephora already told you that they sat down to eat and to drink. You didn't know that's what they were doing when they said, how do you think they just happened to have wine now? They would just walk around with wine, old wine, sour wine. They had it because they sat down to eat and to drink.
That's right.
And they rose up and they were playing. That's what I try to keep y'all from doing. Don't rise up and play.
That's right.
Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
Pick it up. 1 Corinthians 10:1 right quick. Oh, you learned anything?
Yes, sir.
1 Corinthians 10:1. True love, true love. Oh, Abraham's song. True love. 10:1. Listen to the book.
Moreover, Akim, I would not that ye should be ignorant.
You know why he told you that? Why he told y'all that? Because that what makes he got because now you know it's got to be from Yahuwah. Because it's written in the Namaim that they all should be taught of it. He can't say, you know, it's okay if you don't know nothing. You already know Elohim is not sending him. You'd be like, Malcolm, yeah, I proceed. Elohim have not sent him. I proceed, have not sent you. He just told me he would not, I should be ignorant. With me, you had to teach me then. Listen.
How that all our Abba
Did
were
what?
under the cloud, and all passed through the Yam,
And tell him what happened.
and were all immersed unto Mushah
Listen.
in the cloud and in the Yam,
Listen what happened.
and did all eat the same Ruach meat,
See that? See that? They did eat. And what else happened?
and did all drink the same Ruach drink,
Tell them what happened.
for they drank of that Ruach Aban that followed them,
And tell them what it was.
and that Aban was Mashiach.
But tell them what happened.
But with many of them,
Tell them what happened.
Elohim was not well pleased,
Why?
for they were overthrown in
See
Bamidbar.
where the people went down? They were overthrown in Bamidbar. Tell them what happened.
Now these things were our examples,
For what reason?
to the intent we should not lust after Rashathim,
Like who?
as they also lusted.
And tell them what happened.
Neither be ye idolaters,
Uh-huh.
as were some of them,
And tell them what happened.
as it is written,
What
the
happened?
sat down to eat and drink,
And did what?
and Zarok up to play.
So what happened?
Neither let us commit Zanuth.
And?
Some of them committed,
And?
fell in one Yom, 320,000.
What happened?
Neither let us tempt Mashiach,
And?
as some of them also tempted,
Listen.
and were destroyed of Nakash.
Listen.
Neither murmur ye, as some of them also murmured,
What happened?
and were destroyed of the destroyer.
Listen.
Now all these things happened unto them for our examples,
For what reason?
and they are written for our admonition.
So whatsoever things are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patient comfort of the scripture, the affirm might have hope. So what happened?
Upon whom the ends of their rots are come.
See that? That's how important for you to pay attention. That's how important for you to know what you're doing. A lot of times people sitting around, they didn't pay attention to what those people were doing. That's what they did. They mimicked the same thing happened before. Don't y'all know when Mushah delayed his coming? That's what the people did. What did they do? They made them a golden olive.
That's right.
That's what they did, made them a golden olive.
That's right.
What they'll call an ox. That's what they did with him. When they put those sticks on his head, no briar, they were trying to emulate an ox.
That's right.
That's why they put him up there. That's the same thing they did when they came out of Mizraim. They was in captivity. They mimicked the same behavior that they made a golden olive. Hello? Don't y'all know you had purified him? You just didn't know it, did it? At the 48th chapter. Say the 49th chapter, 48. Say that 48, 7, Yeshayahu. 48, 8. 48, 9. See the 40, Yeshayahu they call Isaiah. Let's see if that makes sense. 48, 9. Listen to the book.
For my Shem's sake
What was you gonna do?
will I defer mine anger.
He ain't gonna never be angry?
Deferred.
I'll get you later. That's how you know he was black. How many of y'all remember y'all parents would tell y'all stuff like that? What was gonna happen? You gonna get off?
Nope.
Well, you be like, please get me now. This, just the world relation of how they gonna be late. You might walk by, they ain't thought of it. Yo! Go through a wall.
That's right.
They get it from you. That's how you know you were black. It fit out on it. That man said, I'll get you later.
That's right.
Oh, shut up. I ain't even got you yet. You try to cry hard, I hope it was dead. Man, you won't do it like now. I'm going to get you later.
That's right.
Listen what else happened.
And for my Tahalah
What happened?
will I refrain for thee,
Did I do what?
that I cut thee not off.
Listen.
Behold, I have refined thee,
With what?
but not with silver.
And what has you done?
I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
See that? That's why I put him up now. That's right. He was refining him.
Yeah.
You didn't know why they took the rocks and they hung up against the sun. You use heat to purify.
That's right. That's right.
That's what you use. You use heat to purify. You didn't know why he put him up now. He was purifying him.
That's right.
You're going to have to see gold. That's what they did when they came out. They had a golden calf. And you know how they got a golden calf? Harun told you. He said, I put him in the fire.
That's right.
He said, when I got finished, this is what came out.
That's right.
So when he put him out there, they had no idea. The man was gold. That's gold, though. They didn't know what they were doing. Harun was the Rosh Kohan.
That's right.
You know, the Rosh Kohan the one persuaded the people that they should go ahead, they should ask for him.
That's right.
that they should crucify him. That's who was responsible for putting him in there. A Kohan was the one that put him inside there.
That's right.
They used the same thing again. They used them to put him inside the fire, and guess what came out? A golden olive. 23:8 EU. They call it Job. Let's see what happened. Listen.
Behold, I go forward,
See that? I go forward.
but he is not there,
Listen what happened.
and backward,
And
but I cannot perceive him.
tell him why, son.
On the left hand,
What does he do?
where he doeth work,
What happened?
but I cannot behold him.
Tell him why, son.
He hideth himself on the right hand,
So what happened?
that I cannot see him.
What happened?
But he knoweth the way that I take,
See that? He know what?
the way that I take.
Hold what you got. 57. 57:19. Yeshayahu. Since we're down. I'll come back right quick. Yeshayahu, they call Isaiah. Listen to the book.
I create the pari of the lips.
Back me up.
Shalom.
57:14. Listen.
And shall say, cast ye up, prepare the rock. Take up the stumbling block out of the rock of my arm. For thus saith the Rosh and
Y'all hear what they
lofty.
did? That's why they had to get Yahusha down. Y'all didn't know he had became a stumbling block. That's why the Rosh Kohan came and told him to get him down. He just told him what to do. He told him to take up the stumbling block. People didn't know that. That's why you put him on the tree. Now he became a stumbling block. Listen.
For thus saith the Rosh and lofty one that inhabiteth eternity, whose Shem is Kudash.
What happened?
I dwell in the Rosh and Kudash Malkum with him also that is of a contrite and humble Ruach,
What happened?
to revive the Ruach of the humble and to revive the Lob of the contrite ones.
Listen.
For I will
That was
not
up.
contend forever,
I ain't gonna be angry forever. Listen.
neither will I be always wroth, for the Ruach should fail before me.
So that he realized that. You know the book told us, Yahusha told us in the 24th chapter book of Matthew. He said, except though y'all mean be short. He said nobody gonna be saved. But you want to caught that unless you know the Torah. He knew with the fact, if this continued and kept going on, he knew to kill everybody. Even Dawood had to get him to stop.
That's right.
After he had asked for which way he wanted him to come back and repay him for numbering the arm, he had told him it was enough. Dawood had cried, he told him, my Lord, told him to stay your hand. It was enough. All flesh was finna fail before him. He was gonna kill them all. He was on a killing spree. He knew all these people, they were gonna faint. He had to slaughter enough people. He had to tell them, stay your hand. Dawood stood between us and Elohim
That's right.
and asked for him to spare. Said, what have these little few sheep done?
That's
You know what he asked him to do? Said, let it fall on me and fall on my bed.
That's right.
That's how you learn to reproach them that reproach thee.
Fell on me.
Dawood wound up reproaching him by numbering the arm. And guess where it fell at?
On them.
I know they were looking at themselves. Dawood was his Abba.
That's right.
That's why he wanted to know who Ben was he. Because Dawood reproach wound up falling on him. Why is he worried about you knowing he was the Ben of Dawood? Because Dawood asked for it to fall upon him and on his back.
That's right.
So we knew he had to come out the house of Dawood. That was only going to make sense for him to bear our transgression.
That's right.
Dawood was from Yehuda.
Yes, sir.
That's why it was for us first.
That's right.
He for trying to be Yasharal. Listen, you can't be Yehuda and not be Yasharal.
That's right.
You can be Yasharal and not be Yehuda.
That's right.
He didn't send him to go try to bring back Yehuda. He sent him to go try to get Yasharal.
That's right.
Hello? Yehuda got him first.
Yes, sir.
That was our tour. That way, that the Beth of the Yasharal, they wouldn't try to magnify themselves against something. Anybody be a Yasharal respect me.
Yeah.
Hello? I tell like Yahusha said, if you will ask your Yasharal, you will hard me.
That's right.
Abraham seen my day, and he was glad.
That's right.
Hello? Yes, sir. All right, I know they go, first they say it was like fall on their knees, start kissing their ass. I ain't kissing nobody nothing. I'm Yehudi.
That's right.
I'm Yehudi.
That's right.
Anybody put a magnify themselves against Yehudi?
That's right.
Y'all saw it was on there too first.
Yes, sir.
And they said the Malaka no Yasharal. That thing said the Malaka no Yahudim.
Yahudim.
You know why? So nobody wouldn't magnify themselves against her.
That's right.
Folks were talking about Yasharal. Isn't that right? Yehudi was on the two.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Why you think we'd be a star? We had to be so high. Don't you know he got to come back? He said, that's the Matah he gonna save first. When Shaul wrote, he was from Benjamin. You know, he tried to tell you when it came down to us. He said to the Yehudi first.
That's right.
That's how I know his writing right. He just said, well, it don't matter. He'll get anybody. I know I perceive that all of him have not sent you.
That's right.
He couldn't have sent you. He told you nothing different. It's to the Yehudi first.
Yes, sir.
I know that's your book. How would be Yehudi and not be Yasharal?
That's right.
But you can be. He said you a lost sheep. Told him to come get you.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just trying to help y'all out. All I want to do, let's go with the book now for what it is. You be Yehudi, you already got to be Yasharal. Yehudi came out from Yasharal.
That's right.
Yasharal didn't come out from Yehudi.
That's right.
Yasharal got to come back and get with Yehudi.
That's right.
You know why? Because we prevail above our king.
That's right.
Hear that? And out of Yehudi came the chief ruler.
That's
That's
right.
where the Rosh came from.
That's right.
The Rosh came from Yehudi. Y'all know this, right?
Yes, sir.
How many of y'all don't know this? Pick it up right quick, son. I think that they call it 1 Chronicles 5. Pick it up for me. Aleph Dabari Hayamin. Because this is a matter right here. Dabari Hayamin. The matter of the days. Listen to the book.
Now the Benim of Ruban, the firstborn of
So now he the
Yasharal,
Rosh. Call him the Rosh. Rabban. That's why we know already. His name tell you the firstborn. Isn't that right? Rabban, the first son. He was what? The first one. Tell him what happened.
for he was the firstborn.
That's what they're trying to tell you. It makes sense. You the first one. Listen.
But for as much
But much of what happened?
as he defiled his Abba bed,
What happened?
his birthright was given unto the Benim of Yahusuf, the Ben of Yasharal. And
Hold on, stop. Listen.
and the genealogy is not to be reckoned after the birthright.
See that? He said, I want you to count it after the birthright. Tell him why.
For Yehuda prevailed above his Akim.
Pick me up at the book of Barashit, chapter 9, verse 20. They call it Genesis. Barashit. That's how this work out. Nine and 20. Listen to the book.
And Nuach began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine.
See what 9 and 1 say. I'll come back down. Let's see. Listen.
And Elohim Barak Nuach and his Beni, and said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the arats. And the yara of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the arats.
Go and drop down back the way you had it.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
And Nuach began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. And Cam, the Abba of Canaan, saw the aura of his Abba, and told his two Akim without. And Shem and Japhet took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders, and went backward and covered the aura of their Abba. And their panim were backward, and they saw not their Abba's aura. And Nuach awoke from his wine, and knew what his younger being, had done unto him.
And knew what?
And he said, Allah be Canaan, and Abad of Abadim shall he be unto his Hakim. And he said, Barak be Yahuwah Elohim of Shem, and Canaan shall be his Abad. Elohim shall enlarge Yafat, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his Abad. And Nuach lived after the flood 350 years.
That's fine. Go back to Olive Dabari Hayamin 5. We live out verse 2. Verse 3.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. Dabari Hayamin, Olive First Chronicles, they'll call it. We don't use Chronicles simply because it goes to the Greek chronos, and they believe in time, flying with arms, with the little wings on it. So just shot these people made a fool out of us. Listen.
For Yehuda prevailed above his Akim.
So then we come back to look at the birthright. He said not to be reckoned after the genealogy. He said on account of that, he told you how Yehuda prevailed above his Akim. And what happened?
And of him
did what?
Came the Rosh Shar.
But tell them what it was.
But the birthright was Yahusha.
See that? He just told you don't count. Then came back and told you it was his. He let you know somebody was going to prevail above his Akim. Isn't that right? That's what we were looking for. That's what Yehuda did. We prevail above him. Think about how we wound up being the one going to be saved first. Reuben was the first one. Now we come along and we won. Said the birthright went to Yahusha. Hello? He had 2 wives. Didn't he? So the firstborn from Leah would have been Reuben.
That's right.
But the firstborn from Rekal would have been Yahusha.
That's right.
So he went over to a whole nother wife.
That's right.
Then he came along and had to go right back to Leah and tell you that Yehuda prevailed above both of them.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Out of him came the Rosh ruler.
That's right.
So that's how we look at it. Don't count us out, chat. So I tell you how we got to where we at. The book told you that. These people go and they want to use birthright, but he even told you Shaul tried to tell you not to argue about genealogy.
That's right.
You know what he told you going to do?
Right.
Why you think they took Yahusha and they tried to put him in the hole? You heard what they told you was going to happen. Why they want to put him in that hole? He was going to do what? Rule over, especially after the first brother screwed up with his daddy's wife. I went back there to try to show y'all something, but it wasn't. But you did learn one thing you would know. That actually when Com actually went in there, he actually saw his mother.
That's right.
When they told you he saw his father's nakedness, the wife belonged to the husband.
That's right.
That's why Shaul tried to tell you out in 1 Corinthians 7 chapter. I didn't go, but I'll tell you this since you're there anyway. That's why I told you that the wife don't have power over her body. It's the husband. So when they told you he saw his father naked, he saw his mother too.
That's right.
That was his father naked. It'll count to him. That's his.
Right. That's right.
He'd have told you that you go back and you read, if you read in the Torah, in the book of Uyakra, I think in the same 18th chapter, it'll
right.
tell you about not to uncover your mother. He'll tell you, because that's your father's nakedness.
That's right.
They're going to put homosexuality. I have to have fun with some stuff we talk about, but never take me for a fool. He'll tell you that you kept reading that the nakedness of the woman, that's the father's.
That's right.
Hello?
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Goodness, that's what you did with Yahusha. You saw your father and your mother. Hello? They thrust through 2 of them, the man and the woman. Ain't that right? So you saw both their nakedness. Okay, all right. Let's see. So they can see it. See that Uyakra. See that the 18th chapter? Since we're down Uyakra, Leviticus. Just so y'all see that. I just don't want y'all to walk out and just say, preacher has said. Preacher. Let you read so you know something. And don't forget, we ain't going to have time to go and get in that 3rd chapter. I'm going to show y'all with Ka'ua, they call Eve, how she sat down and she had concupiscence. Isn't that right? That lust. That's what she did. It was says when she saw it. It was pleasant to the eye, one to be desired. So it just show you something that you might think be good. That's why you can't want everything. See, that was concupiscence, especially when you're talking about something that gets you to go against what's forbidden. When it's the two, you've been working concupiscence. Like y'all got no business lying, y'all got no business flim-flamming, scamming, and doing stuff. The book said that no wonder you should go beyond and defraud. That's what it said. He had to say it that way. You know why he had to say that way? Because you messed up Solomon. Solomon did it to Hiram. He gave him all the timber. He gave us, see, from Lebanon we got timber. We got the rubber trees. That's how we helped to build when we set up the Beth Elohim. When we got through, we had cut a deal. We gonna give him some. We gave him some shitty places. He told him about it too. And you know what he told him? He said, "What is it, Mikey?" Shalom didn't call him Mikey though. Then he looked at a brother. That's what he said. He want to know. He said, "What is it, Mikey?" He never called him his Akeem. He never called his Akeem. That's what, see, you'll go back and you'll read, you'll try to be smart. Don't try to just follow. Or you'll read and you'll say, see, he broke the, no, he didn't. He said, no man go beyond the fraud his Akeem in any matter, for Yahuwah is the avenger of all such. That's why we were taught by not doing each other. We could do it to other people. Now, I'm not listen, when I say this, I know y'all done shit at me. So go ahead. I know they say, well, I don't call preacher Akeem. I call them YAH. I call them preacher. I know that. Oh, they good. You fine. They good. I call you some stuff too. I can't put on this tape. But you call me later. We'll take. Maybe in the parking lot. I tell you what it is. They should. They say, think about it. Did I sin? I call him YAH. He called me Aki or So, yeah, I know. It's tight. It's bad. But just try to show you how. When you hear things, that's why you got to pay attention. He was trying to tell us how we're supposed to do with each other, and we learned that because of Mushah. What did Mushah do? He saw two of them, and he set them one against another. He was trying to stop them and let them know we don't do that. We are king. He supposed they would have understood how Elohim by his hand would deliver, but the book said they understood. Now, you know, in all you're getting,
get understanding.
You're supposed to get understanding. So a lot of stuff y'all are going, y'all are more faithful and more dedicated treating these folks out here right than you are to each other. Mushah tried to show him if you could defraud each other, he wouldn't have never tried to stop them. He tried to let them know you can't do that. That's what he did. He let them know we can't do that. You see, when he saw one of Mizraim striking, he didn't run and say, "Hold on, y'all niggas fighting each other. These crackers are eating." No, kill it, black ass. Mushah said, "I'll do it." Isn't that right? He with them crowds. He said, "I'll do it." You know that he didn't kill the Yasharal. He did not. He killed the Mizraim. But he saw two Akeem from Yasharal. He didn't jump in there and kill one of them. He said, he tried to say, he said, the one that done wrong, let him be thrust from among us. But don't kill him. Where you think he got that from? He got it from your uncles. When they sat around and said that we can't kill our Akeem. That's why we know these folks are going to blame us and they're putting their rights in. We didn't kill him. We didn't kill him. Like OJ didn't kill that white woman. He didn't kill that white woman. He didn't kill that white boy. OJ white.
That's right.
OJ soul white.
That's right.
White and Trump, any white man that had OJ white, OJ ain't never killed no white people.
That's right.
OJ would have killed a nigga. He don't kill no white folks.
Yes, sir.
So that's the kind of thing you start looking at. We didn't kill him. What makes sense with them? We had too much tour to tell her there's no profit in it. Niggas want money. If we kill somebody, we gotta get some dope, some cash, some hoe. We're not killing for no free. You didn't have nothing. The book said they were poor. You got some necklace, some stuff on like that, some rings, we gonna kill you. He ain't have nothing. That's how we know we ain't kill him. He was broke, man, butt naked. We don't kill no butt naked, man. Not unless he coming at us.
That's right.
Otherwise, all tourists pointed to us, no. And don't go pointing that thing at us either. You know, you all that pointing at? No, that'll get you killed. So he wasn't talking to us. Wasn't no reason for it to kill him. I know, it is funny. He ain't had nothing for it to take. Yahushua told you, Marshall Lee, about a man that fell. Where he fell at?
Among thieves.
What thieves do? He had nothing. What sense is it going to make for us to kill him? He already set us up. It didn't make sense for us to do it. He ain't have nothing. What you going to get out of killing him? Nothing. That's like going to kill a homeless person. He didn't have nothing. The man told you the bird had a nest, the fox had a hole, but the Ben E had. What we're going to do? Kill him so we can get his house? Don't that make sense for us to kill him? That's how, listen, natural common sense. What are you going to get out of killing somebody that ain't got nothing? White folk do that like they did in Jessup, Texas. Take a homeless man, put a rope and just ride, just drag it by the white people, boy, they ain't got nothing to do. We get nothing out of homeless person ain't got nothing. It's nothing there. Right. We're going to rob him, he ain't got nothing. He set it up that everything worked out for us. Even he asked you about the Nabeen, he asked you, he said, if thieves break in, He said, will they not steal until they had enough? Unless you ain't got nothing. Make no sense for it to do it. All right, come on, finish up what you got so I can get through. I know they're tired.
Uyakra.
18. Come on, where you left off? 18:1 start off. Come on, we'll just run down through him right quick.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
And Yahuwah spake unto Moshe, saying, speaking to the Banim of Yasharal, and saying unto them, I am Yahuwah, your Elohim. After the doings of the land of Mizraim, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Like what?
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Who we learn that from?
Abraham.
No, we learned that from Nuak. I'm saying not from Nuak. We done learned that learned from Nuak as well. We done learned it from Luke. When Luke saw them jokers sitting right, he tried to tell me, man, y'all need vagina, man. Y'all need to start these buttholes. The whole place smell like booty. Everywhere I go, booty, 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 booty. Poor thing, we were African. Booty, 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 booty. Luke let them know, now y'all got to cut this out. He said the place just stank. Everywhere you gonna stink. Hey, Dwayne Wayne, ain't your son a little girl? Luke walked around here. Luke would have told him about it. So the thing your boy doing is not good.
It's not good. Not good.
No, we don't talk. That's soft. You get them jokers some harsh talk. Them folk ready to fight that, man. That man just talk like that, though. He's like, man, why y'all sisters all in front of my damn door? Get from in front of my door. Why, boy, they'd been a pistol, I'll blow all your damn brains out. Ain't that right? Because you know what I mean? You got to be able to see.
That's right.
You got to see pistol down the road. Ain't that right? So had it been in my room.
That's right.
Had it been in my room, I've been blessing y'all since a long time ago. Listen, y'all crazy. Woo, because they going to start.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan,
after doing the land of Canaan,
whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Just left from sisters and banging their mama and all that, looking having sex with their dad married their little daughter, like Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman, he need to be burnt up in hell too. Then send him to Sheol. Burn him up in an imaginary place in hell, then take him to Sheol and burn him. Man, Mary, how you change a baby diaper, raise a baby call you granddaddy, and you live with her, have sex with her? Something in you ought to kill you. I don't care tell me they ain't here. When a kid call you mama, daddy, and you have sex with it because you thought, oh, it ain't my biological, I can sleep with it, you ought to die. A grievous death. Hell, that's why they'll let him be at the Oscar, put him in all them movies. You ain't shit, Morgan Freeman.
That's right.
Every sin lean on me, you ain't been shit.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't worth a damn. Man, sleep with your granddaughter? These folks don't even deserve to breathe. They have no reason on the planet whatsoever. Man, I just traumatized the mind. Your granddad, I think I through calling you granddaddy last week. Oh, grade up nuts. No, I hope you burn. I hope you burn. Yo, granddaddy. Yeah, he ain't got no business living. What did Alan either?
That's right.
Marry his adopted daughter.
That's
all
right.
These bastards need to burn. And look, they never talk about him. Talk about Kobe Bryant. Nobody talk about them bastards.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, funny. Kobe, what Kobe want that booty for though? I don't know what it is, but I don't know what's going on with that. One Ray, that's just a dumbass decision though, boy. I tell you the truth, boy. God damn man, what is wrong with these people? That's why I told we gotta have some men talk. Kobe done been all overseas living. They got all the old weird shit like that, though. You need to grow up right over here somewhere in Decatur. We'd have taught Kobe better than that. That's what happened though. You ain't influencing in their life. You gotta tell me you can't be doing all that stuff, man. God damn man. All right, come on, finish up.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
So that neither shall you walk in their ordinances.
Ye shall do my mashpah.
What you gonna do? Now we in the land of Canaan now with these folks. And these folks here let men marry men, little kid be, and then Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Wade had to come from a broken home. He couldn't have no father. No. I ain't even know. I know he couldn't. There's no way in the world no straight man gonna look at his kid. Magic Johnson too. Magic Johnson couldn't have no father. Ain't no way where my son come home doing, hey man, I'm glad to hear it. You know I got AIDS. You gonna be just like your daddy. Well, you got AIDS already. And you were jumping on both sides. Your son stuck on that side and getting rotted. The daddy and the father, he got congratulating his son for a homosexual decision. Ain't no man been at home. Ain't no man at home. No. Give him a rose. Go hang your damn self. He ain't got no business in him.
That's right.
You think, yeah, you been picking on that door at me? Mm-hmm. You can't stay in this house, man. I can't hang you in here with that stuff.
That's right.
You know that dishing? Yeah, just go get your spoon. Don't let them get in the crabs of that spoon and you been around don't wash it. Oh, hell no. You can't sit down. No. I despise that stuff. I couldn't have that stuff in there. I dropped at a sissy funny farm somewhere. You can't stay here with that shit. I can't have that shit in there, man. First thing you do, son gay, they gonna be looking at that man and be like,
Yep.
What you were doing when you were growing up?
That's right.
Not that shit.
That's right.
No, when you through a man class. They say there's something in the brain you can cut out. I'll sure find out what it is too. I don't want no sis. I don't want no bulldog either. I don't want none of that. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. I meant it. I don't want y'all watching no Oprah. It's a law.
That's right. That's
I
right.
stop something from transgress. I want you to go to shit on something else. Don't watch Gail Simmons. Don't watch Gail King. Don't care if Martin Luther King is a damn daddy. Don't watch her.
That's right.
Supposed to sit around here and make a fool out of you, disgrace you. For these women of color, y'all know good well y'all shouldn't follow. She sat here led by these crackers and sit here and embarrass you and demonize you. Know good well she come out the same system we in.
Yeah, that's right.
Couple one number like the rest of these guys, they spoil kids, get all their money. White folk, they hang and white folk do stuff and think they can do it. You right, yeah. White folks will let you follow them and do shit, then jump out the way and move, and you get busted. Then they'll be on a talk show talking about, I can't believe they did it. I'm surprised. Like when Tiger Woods said, white man gonna tell us something. When he asked me for the young girl's number, I didn't think he was gonna try to. What the hell, the man? Y'all two niggas. How he asked you for a phone number?
That's right.
That's so right. Good. What he was gonna do?
That's right.
Same thing with Michael Johnson. So Michael, what's that? No, yeah, Michael Johnson. What's the boy name? Michael Jordan. When he said that his dad died, white man come right, but he got a gambling problem. We be betting for 500. What did he crack a world before all that?
That's right. That's right.
Every time they take these dumb niggas down.
That's right.
Come talk, pay me to be your advisor. I advise you to shut the hell up. Leave alone. Goodness.
That's right.
Man, you out there doing shit like, shut up.
That's right. That's right.
It's just terrible, man. It's terrible. They get burned so bad because they read them out there in that life of money, success, and that they know there's stuff they can do you can't do. White people can walk through raindrop, don't give it be rain, they don't get umbrella. Umbrella for nigga. I have can't get with that shit not up like barbed wire. White folks say, take my breath away. It be like a shower. Dude, eat a clothes dryer fast. It'd be wet for a week. You can't do what white folks do.
That's right.
White folks can put moose spruce in their head and run. You better run your hair wet. That shit can be tore up. Don't go to work and go back home. You gonna get fired if you go to work like that. White folks are wet. They have just a gun. They can make stuff. You can't do that.
I can.
You gotta bake your shit in the oven. Put some salad dressing on it and toss it around just so you can get out the house to get the scarf on it. You know, good when they got these laws out here, that stuff not for you. All right, come on, finish up. Goodness, what's wrong with y'all? I might get a hemp break tonight.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
Ye shall do my mashpah and keep mine ordinances to walk therein. I am Yahuwah, your Elohim.
Come on.
Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my mashpah, which if a ish do,
Who tell him what's gonna happen?
he shall kai in them.
So who was he talking to? Adam. That was he telling Adam. That had he done it, say he'd have kept living. Y'all got it? The relationship would have stayed bonded together. That's what he was trying to tell them. That's how we heard. That's how we would understood and listened to that. He was telling us how Adam messed up. This was instructing us so we didn't make the same mistake. That if each do it, he'll live by it. So everything he gave them, it was for them to live by it. That man was supposed to be with a woman. Yes, that woman was supposed to be subject to that man.
Yes, sir.
They weren't supposed to enter that tree.
That's right.
This is how they supposed to conduct themselves. And these are the rituals and rights that Elohim given. He said a man can live with that.
Yes, sir.
But when the day you break away from it, you're going to surely die.
Yes, sir.
Moot.
That's right.
That's how the people would have heard that. Only other example they had to be told about commandments and dying was Adam.
Adam, that's right.
They were just receiving the life. The book called it the lively. I want to use oracles. Because they're going to refer to other stuff. It got other little derivatives going on. He was trying to tell you it was lively to him simply because it instilled life. Just like the Debar Elohim or Yahusha. He said, what if you should see the being of each sinner way it was, what is the Ruach that quickening? The flesh profited nothing. The flesh, the words I speak unto you, they are Ruach and they are Kai. That's what Adam knew. Adam would understand that.
Yes, sir.
Because he knew he was cast out and cut off from Yahuwah. That's the purpose of the sword swinging. Let them know you've been servant. You've been servant. You've been badal. You've been cut off. That's right. That's what the gun was. The gun represented a place of Kai. Right. He was cut off from it. Yeah. Hello? Not that week. That day. Cut him off from it. Separate. That's how you got to start looking at it. When you hear this direction, the Torah, you got to look at it the same way. As soon as you break away from it, you just broke away from Kai. That'll make you stay attached. Come on, finish up. I just want to hear about the nakedness. Come on.
I am Yahuwah. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yahuwah. The aura of thy Abba, or the aura of thy aim, shalt thou not uncover.
Why?
She is thy aim. Thou shalt not uncover her aura. The aura of thy Abba's Ashah shalt thou not uncover.
You said the who now?
The aura.
Oh, the nakedness?
Thy Abba's Ashah.
Of his wife.
Shalt thou not uncover.
You shouldn't uncover her?
It is thy Abba's aura.
The book told you that's what Calm did.
That's right.
He uncovered his father's nakedness. Tight, ain't it? Tight. So letting you know he was looking at the mother.
That's right. That's right.
And you're only going to go back to look at Reuben, the same thing. For much as he wanted to defile his Abba's couch, which would be his bed.
That's right.
Nigga don't sleep on no couch. We'll take a nap. They're not gonna sleep.
That's right.
Nigga, if he in the dog house, I ain't never been in no dog house. I'm not a dog.
That's right. That's
My
right.
wife can't tell me go sleep nowhere else.
That's right.
Never even let it be a thought in her mind.
That's right.
That'd be a wicked imagination.
Wicked.
Everybody going somewhere, it be you.
That's right.
You don't tell me you on the couch tonight, bro.
That's right.
It won't happen.
Won't happen.
It won't happen.
Won't happen.
That's crazy. Ain't it right there? He goes sleep. I sleep if I want to.
That's right.
Be like, you by myself. So y'all understand it now? Make a little better sense? Okay, make sure we got that. Let me finish y'all up. Shaffateen, 15. I'll try to let you go. 15:1, 16, 22. How about that? Shaffateen, they call judges. That's how they work out. They forget about it, but they don't pay no attention. Listen.
But it came to pass.
But don't watch the Shaffateen, still judges. This is not my book. This is the King James version. I'm only telling you what the Opry names are. We do not have a different book. Listen, a different book. Listen.
But it came to pass within a while after.
You ain't gonna believe when.
In the time of wheat harvest.
So why he ain't talk about the corn? Tell them what happened.
that Shamshun visited his Ashah with
So
the
now
kid.
you know when Yahushua coming back. He told you he should be called a Nazarene.
Yes, sir.
So when's he going to come back to get us?
We harvest.
So you see why it was important for us to watch the wheat and not the corn.
That's right.
Until you start looking at the wheat, because you get ready to see we're going to put the sickle to it. See, these people tell us a lot of stuff mess up. You keep throwing corn, you throw people off. Nobody's growing no damn corn in the Middle East.
Nope.
Nobody doing no canola oil. All this stuff just people just get you to mess you up. The book told you when he gonna come. The man told you gonna be called a Nazarene. What sense does it make sense? What season does it make sense for him to come back?
We harvest.
Just take a wild guess out of nowhere. The book told you when he coming back. The book done told you the man bride. That's what Shaul was trying to tell you the 5th chapter of the book of Ephesians. He gave the correlation of you, the Mashiach, and the Adah.
That's right.
To the husband, the Ashah, and to the Ish and to the Ashah. He said the husband is the head of the wife, even as the Mashiach is the head of the Adah. And he is the savior of the Basar.
That's right.
Just like this, how the Adah is subject unto Yahushua, so let the wife, the Ashah, be subject to her Ish in
Everything.
while he keep putting correlation together, they told he should be called a Nazarene. So when is he coming back?
We harvest.
Maybe I need you to pray about it. What he said, 15:1?
But it came to pass
What happened?
within a while after,
I couldn't imagine.
in the time of wheat harvest,
See that? When? When did we harvest?
Second or third watch.
Well, it's a car now. You don't start harvesting that up. You don't wait till you start counting. You put the sickle to it. You don't take it into it right. That's when you'll start looking at Ukar Shabur.
That's right.
He didn't say when the time he said, the harvest. Harvest is when you bringing it in.
That's right.
Hold on. Yahushua said, Yahushua told us in the 50th chapter of the book of Ta'alim, 55, he's supposed to gather his,
Adah.
I said wheat. Supposed to gather it. That's what you do. You gather it in. That's what he said. He's going to gather it in, so you got to pay attention. He told you in the time, wheat harvest when he came, that wasn't the time to gather. Pay attention, not in the time of growing.
That's right.
Not in the first part of planting. There's a difference in these times. First part of planting, first start rearing, then we look at so-called. Pesach, I meant. We start looking at the time of wheat harvest. Now we're going to look at one or two things. We're going to start looking at Pesach, or we're going to start looking at so-called. That's going to be your last gathering.
That's right.
Hello?
That's
the book
right.
told you who know when he going to come in the second or the third watch.
That's right.
You only had 3 feasts. You only had 3 watch.
That's right.
You know what watch mean, right? That's right. You watching. You looking. Hello? You looking, right? Which means you're watching it to see. This is letting you know what time of season it is. So what you think we were doing when Yahushua was on the rise? Because he was a sign. That's why they asked him. They want to know, was he going to give us a sign?
That's right.
He was here on the rise. Right? So we were looking for him to give us a sign. That's what we were watching for. We learned how to watch him from watching wheat. Hello? This don't make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
Now the man just said that the man came to visit his Ashah. Now the congregation and him is supposed to be the correlation to a relationship of a husband and a wife. When did he come back to see it? When he get his wife? So we know it's in the second or third watch. We know it's in the second, third watch. That's why we had to have fun. That's why we got to print. That's why we got to pay attention. Because this is going to let us know what time we look for him to appear. Just like we learned about, do we look at we appearing right at Pesach?
No.
No. It's not Elba, it's not time yet. We start counting. We get ready to put the sickle to it. And we start looking at him gathering and bringing it in. So we start looking. Listen.
that Shamshun visited his Ashah with the kid, and he said, I will go in to my Ashah into the chamber, but her Abba would not suffer him to go in.
Jump on down to the 7th verse. What verse you at now?
About to start 2.
Hey, verse 2. Jump down to verse 11. Listen.
Then 3,000 Anashim of Yehuda went to the top of the Aban Atam and said to Shamshun,
What did they say?
knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us?
And what happened?
What is this that thou hast done unto us?
And what they saying?
As they did unto me,
What did you do?
so have I done unto them.
At the 16th chapter. 16:23, same book. Shaphatim they call judges. Listen to the book.
Then the Sharim of the Philistines gathered themselves together for to offer a great sacrifice unto Dagon their Elohim, and to rejoice. For they said, our Elohim have delivered Shamshun, our enemy, into our hand. And when the arm saw him, they tahallah their Elohim, for they said, our Elohim have delivered into our hands our enemy, and the destroyer of our country, which slew many of us.
Is this the east? Listen.
And it came to pass, when their lob were merry, that they said, call for Shamshun, that he may make us sport. And they called for Shamshun out of the Beth, and he made them sport. And they set him between the pillars. And Shamshun said unto the lad that held him by the hand, suffer me that I may feel the pillars whereupon the Beth standeth, that I may lean upon them. Now the Beth was full of Anashim and Nashim, and all the Adon of the Philistines were there. And there were upon the roof about 3,000 Anashim and Nashim that beheld while Shamshun made sport.
What happened?
And Shamshun called unto Yahuwah and said, O Yahuwah Elohim, Zakar me, I palal thee, and strengthen me, I palal thee only this once, O Elohim, that I may be at once avenged of the Philistines for my two eyes.
Listen.
And Shamshun took hold of the two middle pillars upon which the Beth stood, and on which it was borne up,
What happened?
of the one with his right hand, and of the other with his left.
And what happened?
And Shamshun said, let me moot with the Philistines. And he bowed himself with all his might, and the Beth fell upon the Adon, and upon all the arm that were therein. So the moot, which he slew at his moot,
Was what?
more than they which he slew in his Kai.
What happened?
Then his Akim,
What happened?
then his Akim,
Then what?
and all the Beth of his Abba came down and took him and brought him up and buried him between Zorah and Eshtaol in the burying Malkum of Manoah his Abba, and he shafted Yasharal 20 years.
That's all I needed. Y'all got it? Because I'm talking to them that know the Torah. How I have dominion over it as long as you Kai. For the Shah which hath the east is bound by the Torah to him so long as he liveth. But if he be dead, moot, then she'll loose from that Torah. So then they'll while her east liveth, her husband liveth, and she be married to another, she'll be called an adulterer. See, I try to take y'all, let y'all see that they told him themselves that they were married to the Philistine. They said they ruled over him. That's what they told Shamshun. They said, don't you know they rule over us? We married to him. That's why Shamshun had to kill him. Again, signifying what he said before, it worked just like he told him. When he got through slaughtering the first group, you remember he did drink out of the hollow part of the ass's jaw.
Right.
He said unless he was going to fall in the hands of Philistine.
Right.
Showing you again, his Akim came and they buried him. That's why Yahushua tried to tell him he should be called a Nazarene. Not only that, you should have paid attention to why, that when he died, so did the people that were there. So when he told us that we were dead with him, we understood that from what happened with the Philistines. Everybody died with him that was in the house.
That's right.
I'm about the house of Yehuda. So when Yahushua died, I died too. The book said you also become dead. Only gonna make sense you had to be at the same house. Hello? So how are we gonna correlate and put this death together? Hello, he died. The book said you also have become dead when the Mashiach died.
Right.
So we start realizing we also died with him. That's right. The book said when he is our Kai, when he shall appear, then we also going to appear with him in Kai.
That's right.
At the time of wheat harvest. That's going to come back and he going to gather us all up together when he appear.
That's right.
It's going to be the same similitude. You got your first, you got Ukash Shabur, and afterward, and you come back, you got those that are here. You're going to get your last gathering. Hello?
That's right.
I know y'all tired and it's difficult, but I really need us to get some stuff. I really need us to come out of Playville and pay attention, realize this book is a lot more serious than what people think. There are a lot of things they mess us up with, all these writings telling us about corn and sweet peas. Has nothing to do with him.
That's right.
Everything was correlated off of wheat.
That's right.
A lot of this stuff you watch, and they start talking about wintering fan, all that's dealing with wheat, not corn. You don't put no corn in no wintering fan. You don't put no corn in no threshing floor. You put corn in a popcorn machine. You put corn in boiling water. We understood the process because that's what we did. That wintering fan coming through, the wind, how it came in and separate, guess who else does that? The Ruach. So we understood the correlation we had to the Ruach HaKodesh was the wind, because it can move, it can control, it can force. That's what the Ruach does. And we had to understand the wind first. Hello? If you who have it wind has it wind a whirlwind, and if that whirlwind getting you, then he can take control of you. Because it can force you to do.
That's right.
It can restrict you from.
Yes, sir.
That's how important it was that they knew, and they had to understand weather. They had to know season. They had to know about crops, especially about wheat.
That's right.
So you understand how important it was. He came along and we called Nazarene. He had to kill out our enemies, and we had to die with him.
That's right.
Hello?
Yes, sir.